Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, guys? So good to see y'all. Isaiah, thank you guys so much for being here, ready to rock with me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night Football right here on Football Nation. I am your host, Mario Manuel, and this is our first Saturday game of the season. The first Saturday game of the season. And we're about midway through Week 15 after today's triple header on Saturday football. This is the fourth game of Week 15, and tonight we've got a game between the Denver Broncos and the Detroit Lions. Last week, ladies and gentlemen, guys, I'm actually really fired up about this one. This is going to be a lot of fun. So let's get through the pre-game, and then we'll get into this game as it goes along. But thank you guys so much for joining. My name is Mario Manuel. I am your host. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get rolling here. Last week, the Detroit Lions actually lost to a division rival in the NFC North when they fell to the Chicago Bears 28-13. Now, that game for the Detroit Lions was definitely an upset. They're projected to be the NFC North division winners this year. And this week, and in last week, I should say, in Week 14, that loss to the Bears, Jared Goff threw for a season low. That is the lowest yardage that Jared Goff has had all season, and it just so happened to come against a divisional opponent. He only threw for 161 yards, completing just 20 of his 35 passing attempts. Now, he did have 2 touchdowns in that game, but he also threw 2 interceptions. Last week was a forgettable game for the Lions, and tonight they're going to want to bounce back against the Denver Broncos, who started off the season at 1-5, but the Broncos right now, they have different plans for tonight. The Denver Broncos have actually, even though they started 1-5, the Broncos have won 6 of their last 7 games, and they're looking to keep up their momentum. If the Broncos win out the rest of the season, they'll actually end up with an 11-6 record, and that puts them firmly in playoff contention. So, tonight's game will be in Detroit at Ford Field. So the home team is fired up and ready to get the win for their fans. One of the stories that I wanted to cover today, and everyone's talking about this story. This is a really good one, and it has nothing to do with the players. It has everything to do with these 2 coaches. Now, for those of you who don't know, Sean Payton used to be the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. And while he was with the New Orleans Saints, he actually coached that team all the way to the Super Bowl, and they won that Super Bowl on the arm of Drew Brees. But what a lot of you may not know, you might have known that, but what a lot of you may not know is that Dan Campbell, the head coach of the Detroit Lions, was also on that same Saints roster as a tight end for Sean Payton. So yeah, Sean Payton actually coached Dan Campbell to a Super Bowl win way back when Campbell was a player for the Saints back in 2009. And that goes, it actually goes way beyond that. Dan Campbell and Sean Payton worked together as player-coach duo with the Giants from 1999 to 2002, with the Cowboys from 2003 to 2005, and with the Saints in 2009. After he hung up his cleats, Dan Campbell, that is, after Dan Campbell stopped playing football, he actually transitioned into coaching and eventually became the assistant head coach of the tight ends in New Orleans under Sean Payton. That was from the years 2016 to 2020. So Dan Campbell used that assistant head coaching job as a launching pad to become the head coach of the Detroit Lions in 2021. He's now set to face off against his mentor in this Saturday night showdown. So yeah, guys, that's one of the biggest storylines of this game, aside from the fact that if the Denver Broncos win, that really gives them a legitimate chance of making the playoffs. And if the Detroit Lions win, that basically locks up the NFC North division, and they're definitely going to end up in the number 1 spot and guarantees them a playoff spot as well. So, guys, we are in the last few weeks 15, 16, 17, 18, and then we are in playoffs time. We go into playoff mode after that. So we are so close to the end of the season. It is right there, guys. I am so ready to see what's going to happen. In case you guys missed the other two games that happened today, the Cincinnati Bengals happened to pull out an overtime win over the Minnesota Vikings. Crazy game there. Another big one for Jake Browning. A really big one for T. Higgins. Killing it out there. T. Higgins having a pair of touchdowns, but great game from T. Higgins as well. The last game that just finished, ladies and gentlemen, the Indianapolis Colts just won over the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final score of that game was 30-13. Even Mason Rudolph got a chance to play in that one. So, yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers probably going to miss the playoffs. Don't see them winning. They got a tough schedule coming up. And that's just the reality. That's just the way it is. That's the way it is, as Walter Cronkite would say. All right, y'all, let's take a look at these two teams before kickoff so that we can make our prediction on who we think is going to actually win this game. You guys are out there. You guys are voting already on who you think is going to actually win this game. Looks like a lot of y'all are saying that Denver Broncos are going to win this one. I don't know. Do I go with the hot hand, the Denver Broncos that have won 6 of their last 7? Or do I go with the Detroit Lions, the team that I truly believe is the better of the two teams? A lot of this will come down to coaching and those coaching decisions, but a lot of this is going to come down to the quarterback play. So let's get started. We'll start off with the Denver Broncos. And as I mentioned before, 6 of their last 7 games, the Denver Broncos are coming in hot. That puts the Denver Broncos just 1 game behind the 8-5 Kansas City Chiefs. Tonight's game will be the 3rd consecutive game on the road for the Denver Broncos, and a win today could put them in the lead in the AFC West if the Chiefs lose their game against the New England Patriots. Probably not going to happen, but still, you never know. At this point, there's no denying the fact that the Denver Broncos are doing a lot better than they were at the start of the season. And even though Russell Wilson's been playing like a top 10 fantasy quarterback, there's still a lot of question marks surrounding this Denver Broncos team. Russell Wilson this season is actually tied for 5th in the NFL as far as passing touchdowns go. And in 2023, Russell Wilson has accumulated 2,609 yards on 378 attempts. He has 23 passing touchdowns to just 8 interceptions this season. Pretty good stat line right there. The Broncos have beaten the likes of the Cleveland Browns, the Buffalo Bills. They've also beat the Kansas City Chiefs this season, so they can beat big teams in really tight situations. And right now, that's the exact spot they find themselves in. They are in a road game against a team that is projected to win by 5. And even though we don't know how this game is going to finish, we do know that Russell Wilson has been on fire as of late. He's been finding Courtland Sutton a lot this season, 10 times in the end zone alone throughout this year's campaign. And that's not a small feat, y'all. Courtland Sutton is Russell Wilson's main target. And right now, his 10 touchdowns, Courtland Sutton's 10 touchdowns. That means that he's the first Broncos wide receiver with double-digit touchdowns since the year 2014. In 13 games, guys, this season, Courtland Sutton has recorded 53 receptions for 699 yards and 10 touchdowns, averaging 13.2 yards per catch. Now, whether it's in the middle of the field or on a crossing route or on a slant route or the deep ball that's thrown up to the moon and it comes back down, Russell Wilson trusts Courtland Sutton to make big plays and bail the offense out of tough situations. Courtland Sutton has done it time and time again. I mean, with like this much space in the end zone. It is crazy, those tough catches that Courtland Sutton's been making this season. I think that the Broncos have actually started to figure it out, and I think it's because they've stopped trying to wedge the ball to Jerry Jeudy. They've been trying to force the football to Jerry Jeudy. They did that a ton last year. Obviously, last year they had to, but yeah, it didn't work out for them, and it's a good thing that Jerry Jeudy, don't get me wrong, he has his role on that offense, but Courtland Sutton should have always been and is currently right now the number 1 target. So keep an eye out for him. I let my girlfriend fire up a DraftKings lineup for me, and she put him as the team captain. So I'm curious to see how Courtland Sutton's going to do. Ironically, then this is fun too, Courtland Sutton will probably going up against the Lions corner Cameron Sutton. No relation. So yeah, Courtland Sutton is probably going to go up against Cameron Sutton, and Jerry Jeudy will probably end up going up against Jerry Jacobs. So this should be a fun one to call. Russell Wilson will find himself under duress quite a bit in this one. I expect Aiden Hutchinson to make life hell for Russ, but we'll get into Aiden Hutchinson and the Detroit Lions here in just a second. On the ground for the Denver Broncos, Javonte Williams will be the main ball carrier. Last week, Javonte Williams scored his first touchdown. It only took 14 weeks, my guy, so congratulations on getting your first touchdown. That being said, it was against an LA Chargers team, and we all saw what the Raiders did to the LA Chargers just this week. So Thursday Night Football, LA Chargers got absolutely crushed. I think the final score of that one was 63-21. That was a slaughter. And not to take away from your one touchdown, Javonte Williams, but entirely to take away from your one touchdown. You scored against one of the worst defenses in the NFL. Can you do it against one of the better ones, at least against the run game? Now, behind Javonte Williams, we've got Samaje Perine and Jaleel McLaughlin. So there's two running backs back there. Combined, the Broncos running backs have a total of 7 touchdowns this year. That's it. All 3 of them combined. 7 touchdowns on the year. The Lions defense has allowed the 8th most rushing yards and the 11th most rushing touchdowns out of any team in the NFL. So I guess there is a chance that the Broncos team might score tonight, but I don't know, man. I still just think that the Detroit Lions defense is not going to make it easy. Not to say that they're not going to get beat, because I think there's a potential for a shootout here, honestly. But we'll see how it goes. Now, defensively, the Denver Broncos have struggled. They've given up a ton of yards, guys. The Denver Broncos defense literally ranks dead last in the NFL against the run. They've given up 144 yards on the ground per game. The Broncos also rank 24th in allowing explosive runs of 10 or more yards. A lot of the Denver Broncos' recent defensive success has been from takeaways. So I will say this about the Denver Broncos. They've done a great job of taking the football away. Now, turnovers are never guaranteed, and the Detroit Lions ball carriers, they really don't put the football on the ground. Like the Detroit Lions, their running back game, we'll talk about them in a second. These guys are good. So if they're going to rely on getting takeaways to get the football back, they're really going to have to go for it today. And Denver's going to have to sell out. They're going to have to do everything in their power to stop the run against the 2 running backs on this side of the field. That's going to open up the door for the Lions in the passing game, because Denver Broncos are going to have to throw everything but the damn kitchen sink to stop the running game of the Detroit Lions. Now, luckily for the Broncos, the Lions' passing game has been pretty inconsistent as of late. And recently, it's been Denver's it's been their pass rushing that's been also helping out quite a bit. Nick Bonito, Jonathan Cooper, and Baron Browning, they have been raising hell on opposing offensive tackles and quarterbacks this season, but Nick Bonito has been ruled out of this week's game, so it'll be the big boys in the trenches, including DJ Jones, Jonathan Harris, Mike Purcell, and Zach Allen, that'll be relied on to wreck the running game. The Lions' 2-headed backfield is led by David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, and currently this offense, this ground game between Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery actually ranks 4th in the NFL in total rushing yards. So let's shift our attention to the home team. Let's take a look at the Detroit Lions and their ground game. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7 o'clock. We're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. You're watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. How do you guys like my suit? What do you think? We like this look? I like this look. All right. Also, I just want to take a quick look at the chat and see what's going on with you guys. We got a whole lot going on. Ugg Arms, what's going on? Lucas, Smiley, welcome. Ron Jeremy, good to see you, my friend. Isaiah, Christina, love it. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much for checking in. All right, guys, let's go. Looks like we got some Detroit Lions fans finally checking into the house right here. 68% of you guys think that the Detroit Lions are going to take this one. Personally, I'm on board with you guys. I would love to see the Denver Broncos win and come back from the most abysmal start that I've seen. But But anyways, we're talking about the Detroit Lions right now. So let's talk about the Detroit Lions. Take a look at their run game. The top two backs for this team are David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, and these guys are good. They complement each other really well, with David Montgomery bringing power and physicality to it, and Jahmyr Gibbs brings that explosiveness, the quickness, the speed. These guys have combined. They've got 1,492 rushing yards. They average 4.5 yards per attempt and 16 total touchdowns from those two running backs. Now, David Montgomery doesn't get used as much in the passing game, but Jahmyr Gibbs does, and he's pretty good there. The Lions also have one of the most effective screen games in the NFL, and when they do screen plays, whenever you see Craig Reynolds, their third-string running back, get on the field, chances are it's probably going to be a screen play, and when he gets those, he's pretty good at those screen plays. Jahmyr Gibbs right now has 45 catches for 288 yards. That's through the air for this running back. David Montgomery only has 12 receptions for 106 yards, but Craig Reynolds, the running back, their third-string running back, has 31 catches for 494 yards on the season. Craig Reynolds, yeah, the third-string running back. Also, he has all five of the receiving touchdowns for the running back room in Detroit. Now, I'm willing to bet that the Detroit Lions are going to come out with a run-first approach and force the Broncos to go all out to stop the run game. And when that happens, that's when we're going to see Jared Goff come to light. Now, Jared Goff right now is averaging 265 yards per game this year, and the Broncos are giving up 233 passing yards per game this season as well. So, Jared Goff averaging 265, Broncos defense only giving up 233. That defense is actually ranked 24th in pass defense, so pretty beatable pass defense. And I think that we're going to meet somewhere right in the middle in this one. My gut says 275 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. But, of course, I'm not a fortune teller, and I don't pretend to be. Now, what I can tell you, though, is that Jared Goff ranks 6th in passing yards this season with 3,449 passing yards on 465 passing attempts. He's got 21, not 2. He's got 21 passing touchdowns on the season and a completion percentage of 67%. He scored multiple touchdowns in 4 of his last 5 games, guys. Jared Goff has scored multiple touchdowns in 4 of his last 5 games. And after coming off of a loss to the Chicago Bears, Jared Goff is going to look for someone to take his frustrations out on. But I don't think that the Denver Broncos are going to make it that easy on him either, because historically, against the Denver Broncos, Jared Goff, he really hasn't played well. Jared Goff has a passer rating of 67.8 with 416 yards and 1 touchdown. He's also got 2 interceptions in 2 games against the Denver Broncos in his career. I'm going to say that one more time. In the 2 games that he's ever played against the Denver Broncos, Jared Goff only has 416 yards. So you do the math on that. Just divide that number by 2. In those 2 games combined, he only has 1 touchdown, and he has 2 interceptions whenever he's played the Broncos. He's played the Broncos twice, once when he was with the LA Rams and once when he was with Detroit in Amon-Ra St. Brown's rookie year. This time around, the Lions do look a little different than they did in 2021. Everyone on that team in 2021 was fresh. Dan Campbell didn't know what he was doing. That was his first year as the head coach with the Detroit Lions. And, of course, Amon-Ra St. Brown trying to figure himself out. Now, right now, Amon-Ra St. Brown, he is having himself a pretty good season. Right now, he ranks as wide receiver 10 in fantasy football points, which is obviously directly that doesn't directly translate to success on the field. So he might be number 10 in fantasy football points, but that doesn't mean that the Detroit Lions are going to win every single week because he's a top 10 wide receiver. He is tied for 7th in the NFL in receptions. He's got 87 receptions, and he ranks 8th in receiving yards with 1,063, plus he has 6 touchdowns on the year. He's scored in 3 of the last 5 games, and he's been targeted an average of 9 times per game over those last 5 games. Now, last week, last week was bad. Last week he got shut down by the Chicago Bears, and he only caught 3 of his 8 targets for just 21 yards. But that was his season low, and I doubt we're going to see another performance like that from Amon-Ra St. Brown for the rest of this season. Now, that being said, as a wide receiver, you don't really control your own destiny that much. You need the rest of the team to perform well if you're going to make it happen for yourself. And that means that Jared Goff is going to have to get his head straight, and he's going to have to deliver a mistake-free game. Let's see if Jared Goff can do that. Amon-Ra St. Brown has been one of the most consistent wide receivers this season, but he only has 70 total receiving yards combined over the last 2 games. That's pretty bad. Yeah, one of the guys, he's a top 10, guys, a top 10 wide receiver. But over the last 2 games, Amon-Ra St. Brown has been held to just 70 total receiving yards. So this game is really going to be a coin toss at this point on whether or not we're going to see Amon-Ra St. Brown bounce back. Now, let's take a look over to the defense right now. You might expect that the NFL's leader in quarterback pressures is going to be one of those superstars that gets paid a ton, like Nick Bosa, Max Crosby, or TJ Watt. But actually, it is the Detroit Lions defensive end, Aiden Hutchinson, who leads the entire NFL in pressures. 42 pressures. And this is only his 2nd season in the league right now. So Aiden Hutchinson, keep an eye out for him. Keep an ear open for him. I'll probably be calling his name out a lot. But as good as Aiden Hutchinson has been at applying the pressure on quarterbacks, he only has 6 sacks this season. And defensively, the Detroit Lions have kind of been in a rut. So through the first 6 weeks of the season, the Detroit Lions ranked 2nd in defensive DVOA and were allowing just 18.8 points per game, which is good for 9th across the entire NFL. Since week 6, the Detroit Lions now rank 31st. That's almost dead last. That's 2nd to last in defensive DVOA and are allowing 28.7 points per game, which is also 31st in the NFL. So they're allowing the 2nd most points across the league defensively. Last week, the Lions gave up 28 points to the Chicago Bears. A lot of the defensive mistakes made against Chicago were from some of their more reliable players, and Dan Campbell believes that those players are going to use that as motivation against the Denver Broncos tonight. They're allowing nearly 20 first downs per game to opponents, which ranks 19th in the NFL. The red zone has also been a sore spot for the Detroit Lions, a thorn in the paw of the Lions right now. They're letting opponents score on 68% of the times when they get into the red zone. That's a huge problem. That is the 3rd highest rate allowed in the league right now. Detroit Lions defense has to get it right, or the Denver Broncos are going to win this game. The Lions defense is pretty beat up right now. That is the only excuse that they really have. Aleem McNeil, James Houston, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and Emmanuel Mosley are all on IR right now, which is definitely contributing to the Lions' defensive woes. But if you're a Denver Broncos fan, that's good news to hear that 4 of their 11 starters on defense are on IR right now. That gives you a chance to show up and win big. I'm just looking for a good game right now. Don't really care which one of these 2 teams wins. What we're looking for is tomorrow's game when my Dallas Cowboys go up to Buffalo to take on the Buffalo Bills, and I will be covering that game at 3:25 p.m. tomorrow. But you can check in for the pregame just like you're doing right now. So if the Detroit Lions can win just one more game, they will lock up that division. Detroit right now has a 99% chance of making the playoffs and a 91% chance to win the division, according to this New York Times simulator that was online. Now, Detroit right now is looking to get its first 10-win season. Its first 10-win season since 2014, and Dan Campbell has clearly changed the culture of the Detroit Lions since taking over in 2021. The Detroit Lions are 16-7 against the spread at home under Dan Campbell, making them the 2nd best home team against the spread record ever since Dan Campbell took over as head coach. The offense is loaded with talent with Jared Goff, putting up 3,449 yards, 21 touchdowns, leading the charge. And the Lions rank inside of the top 10 in both rushing and passing, averaging 390 yards per game, third in the NFL. And they average 6 yards per play, which is good for fourth in the NFL. On the other hand, Denver went from a 0.1, not 1%, a 0.1% chance of making the playoffs after week 6 to 40%, 41% entering this week, week 15. The Denver Broncos have missed the playoffs the last 7 seasons, and they lead the NFL in turnover differential in a good way. So right now, they're plus 11. And they're second in points allowed, only allowing 15.6 points per game on their 6-1 run over the last 7 games. Russell Wilson has thrown for 2,662 yards and 23 touchdowns while completing 67% of his throws. Russell Wilson has avoided throwing an interception in 5 games and has gone 5-2 against the spread during the recent run. So even though Las Vegas thinks that the Lions are clear favorites in this one, it's really anybody's game tonight on Saturday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first time I've gotten to say that all season. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Football Nation. I know that there is a lot of competition out there when it comes to live stream commentary, so I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me during this live stream. Whatever your reason is for checking out this channel, I'm just glad that you're here and you're hanging out with me and you are enjoying the content that I'm putting out there for you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, my goal, my dream is to one day be able to bring you content like this week in and week out. I'm doing it now, but I would love for this to be my full-time career, and I cannot do it without your help. Chances are that you're watching this live stream because you can't catch the game in your area, you don't have NFL Network, maybe $400 for YouTube TV is just absolutely insane. So if you find value in color radio broadcasts, you find value in this kind of content, hit that like button. Help support me get to that 5,000 subscriber goal. All I want for Christmas is to get to 3,000 subscribers. And we've got a week to get there. I hope that you guys are willing to help me out. I will give you guys the best, everything that I got during this live stream. All I ask is for a little bit of love. It costs absolutely nothing. And I'm just so happy that I get to do this here with you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a really good game coming up right here. Denver Broncos, Detroit Lions. I am your host, Mario Manuel, and kickoff is scheduled to start in about 2 minutes. So, since I got you guys here right now, hang with me. I'm going to switch over to a quick video. I call all of these plays pretty clearly, guys. And in case you don't know what the 5 most common formations are across the NFL or in football in general, watch this video. It should help clear up quite a bit. And I'll be right back. Kickoff will be starting in just a moment. Hang tight. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. The shotgun formation. Typically used on passing downs like 2nd and long or 3rd and medium, and it has a lot of variations. The quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, and the running back is on either side of him. This is the single back formation. It looks like what it sounds like. The quarterback is under center, and you have a single running back directly behind him. This also has many variations. This is the pistol formation. It's like the single back formation, but the quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, so this buys time for play action plays. Here we have the I formation. It's typically used for short yardage situations. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. The front runner blocks and the second finds the holes. And then of course we have the empty backfield, or 5 wide. The quarterback stands in the backfield alone. Typically this is used in obvious passing down situations like 3rd and long or Hail Marys. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So still no kickoff as of yet. Right now my clock says 7:15. I do see players running around on the field. We might still be in warm-ups. This might be a 7:20 game, and I might have shot early. But right above my head, it does say 7:15, and I have no word on what is going on. No big deal. We'll get there in a second. So I promise you, once we have kickoff, you're not going to miss a single snap, a single down. You're going to get every single play. I can guarantee you guys that. So no kickoff as of yet. Here we go. Now we're lined up. And it looks like right now The Denver Broncos are going to kick this football over to the Detroit Lions. So the Denver Broncos are going to start by kicking off, which means the Detroit Lions are going to start with the football. Denver Broncos will get the ball at halftime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Denver Broncos getting ready to kick this one away. Saturday Night Football coming at you from Football Nation. Here we go. There's the kick. The game is on, ladies and gentlemen. This football will be returned, and we get a return. He gets up to the 10, the 20, the 25, maybe about the 26-yard line, and we're going to start this game at the 26-yard line. Detroit Lions going to start with the football, and we're going to cut over to the X-ray. So we've got a split screen situation right here, ladies and gentlemen. I will be bouncing back and forth. If this is your first time checking out Football Nation, we do this a lot. I do this Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. Occasionally, as you can see, we do this on Saturdays as well. Let's go ahead and bring that up, and you'll be able to see all this right here. So 1st and 10, there's the snap from the 25-yard line. Jared Goff has all day in the pocket. Now he has to wheel out to his right-hand side, winds up, just throws that one away. Sam Laporta was the tight end in the area. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the Detroit Lions. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Lions. Football still on the 25-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm super stoked about it. We've got ourselves some action that's about to happen right here. Here we go. We got a shotgun formation. 2nd down and 10 for the Detroit Lions from the 25-yard line. There's the snap. Jared Goff looks left, throws left, catch is made, and it looks like Amon-Ra St. Brown stays in bounds, gets up to the 40, the 45, the 46, the 47 before going down just shy of midfield. 1st down for the Detroit Lions. Let's go. 1st down for the Detroit Lions. 14 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Clock is ticking. He stays inbounds. Great job by Amon-Ra St. Brown, who made the catch on the sideline, happened to break a tackle, run inside, stay inside of the sticks right there, stay inside the white lines, and not go out of bounds. So 14 minutes left to go. Play clock down to 9. Jared Goff doesn't like what he sees. He steps up to the line to call an audible. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Offset I formation. Here's the fake handoff. Backs up on the play action boot. Deep shot. And that's going to be batted down by the defense. Great defensive stop by the Denver Broncos. Simmons there to make a swat and get his paw to the football. Great job by Simmons stretching right there. Jamison Williams was the intended receiver on the left-hand side. That is an incomplete pass. That could have been picked off right there. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, that was the play right there. On 1st and 10, we've now got a 2nd down and 10 coming up right here. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation. At the 46-yard line, there's the snap. Jared Goff in the pocket, winds up, throws underneath, catch made, looks like by David Montgomery this time. He gets up to midfield, gains about 4. That'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down coming up for the Detroit Lions right at the 50-yard line. So the football is on the 50-yard line. We've got a 3rd down and 6. Detroit Lions started this drive on the 25-yard line, so far this drive has gone for 25 yards. 4 completed plays on this one. Ball's on the 50. 13:20 left on the clock. Play clock down to 15 seconds. We're waiting for the snap right here. So let's see what Jared Goff and company does. We got an empty backfield and motion over from David Montgomery, who's lined up at the wide receiver. He takes the snap, pocket holds, throws to the right-hand side, intended for David Montgomery, and an incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down, and the Denver Broncos get a pretty good stop right there. The punt team for the Detroit Lions going to take the field. They're going to give this football back, or give this football over to the Denver Broncos for the first time of the game, and the Broncos are going to start their first drive here in just a moment. So that is how this first drive ends, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a 4th down and 6 now coming up right here. Here's the punt team getting ready to send this one back. We're waiting for the snap. So we wait for the snap here in the punt formation from the 50-yard line. There's the snap. Here's the kick. The kick is up. This goes far, far back. It's going to take a bounce. It's going to sail out of bounds first. So that means that the Detroit Lions will start their first defensive drive from the 15-yard line. Denver Broncos now have the football. When we get back from this quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step away to a quick commercial break. or they're going to step away to a quick commercial break. You guys are stuck here with me. Appreciate you guys being here. But we're going to be looking at a 1st and 10 from the Denver Broncos' own 15-yard line. Let's pop up the chat and see what's going on with you guys. Hey, Nine, what is going on? Garmska, what's going on? Wade, good to see you guys. Isaiah says, you okay, Mario? What's going on? Second night, you have a sports jacket on. Hope you have one on for the Bills-Cowboys game. I remember I live in Buffalo, Football Nation #1. Nice to hear it. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, I like these sports jackets. Something about them makes me feel a little more official. Something about them makes me feel a little more official. Isaiah, is Kimbernator will be live soon? Mario, yes or no? I don't know. There's a good chance that he might be. I don't know what his schedule is. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you're checking out this channel for the first time, when we go to commercial breaks like we're in right now, I like to go to the chat. So, if you guys want to get to know me a little bit better, you guys got any questions for me, you just want to drop an opinion or talk with me, that's your perfect opportunity to do it. Is right here on or right down there. I'm not quite sure where you guys are at on your screen. But right now, during these commercial breaks, is the perfect chance. If you want to see me read out your comments out loud, it's pretty great. Are you saying slongalicious greetings, lovely people? Wow, Ron Jeremy. That was a tough word to read. Schlongalicious, my gosh. John Nelson, what's going on? I think Detroit will win after losing to the Bears last week. Tough opening drive for them. Robert Coley, rock on, Mario. All right. A push with the Prince, LOL. A push with the Prince. Trying to do all kinds of different stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And you want to talk about Prince? Let's effing go, Detroit, says Smiley. I like your outfit. You need to wear the hat for the Cowboys game. Hey, man, I need to wear this for the Cowboys game. Oh, dude, I will probably do this for the rest of the season. I'll probably end up wearing a sports coat for the rest of the season. I'm probably going to pick up a blue one for the Dallas Cowboys. Won't be this week, but it'll happen soon. We're still in the middle of a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, but I did want to bring this up to you guys. So if you guys are interested in picking up swag, and you like Football Nation and you like the slogan of Let's Effing Go, we've got hats. We've got all kinds of different swag now. So we got hats. You can find that in the description below. We got mugs. I've got myself something delicious up in here. We've also got a 1st down and 10 coming up. And somehow it's not on the 15-yard line. They're all the way up here at the 29-yard line. And that's a quick throw. And wow, that can't be right. Is this really happening right now? Wow. Okay, it looks like that actually is happening right now. Rewind. Why did I miss any action right now? So it's a 1st and 10 from the Detroit Lions 31-yard line. That makes no sense. Hang on. Timeout. Pause. Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me. There's a flag on the play here. So what? WTF? So we missed a play somehow, somewhere. It said that they were on the 15-yard line. They were not on the 15-yard line. There's a quick throw a connection with Jerry Jeudy on that 1st down play. That one went forward, and it looks like that is going to be up on the 31-yard line. Honestly, and excuse my French, but what the fuck? That is crazy that I missed all of that time. I'm actually really upset that NFL Network was more interested in commercials than actually the game. So there's a snap and a handoff on the end around, and that's a run forward from Marvin Mims Jr., and he picks up about 12 yards on that end around, gets up inside of the red zone. That's a 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Sorry, from the 20-yard line. So that's a 1st down for the Denver Broncos. 1st down, Denver. Let's go. But unbelievable. This was supposed to open up this drive, and the NFL Network was more interested in running commercials than they were in actually covering the football game. Doesn't matter. We're back. A 5-wide situation and a quick throw out to the left-hand side. Russell Wilson connects on the left-hand side. Catch was made, but the play got stopped immediately. That's going to go down as a loss. Incomplete pass, actually, so that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. There were 4 wide receivers on the right-hand side. There was a quick throw, and McLaughlin was the intended target. He got both of his hands to the football. 2nd down and 10. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Denver Broncos have the football on the 20-yard line. We've got a 2nd down and 10 coming up right here. Two wide receivers to the left. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Russell Wilson in trouble. He fumbles the ball, and we got a scoop, and he's getting chased down from behind. Oh, no. He doesn't make it all the way, but a fumble recovered by the Detroit Lions gets across midfield. The big guy picking up the football, and that's going to be a turnover for the Detroit Lions. Denver Broncos just coughed up the football inside of the red zone on 2nd down and 10. Here's a replay right there. It was a play-action boot. Russell Wilson got smashed. Football popped right out. And the return from that same 20-yard line all the way to the 37, all the way to the 37-yard line, recovered by the Detroit Lions. So they are going to start this next drive across midfield on the 37. Wow. I'm actually still really salty, guys. I'm really salty. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Beverly Ward, 2,700. Let's go. That's the goal. Beverly Ward laying it out right there. 1st and 10. There's the snap. There's the throw out to the left. And Jamison Williams makes the catch. Short gain right there. Gain of 1. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. So Detroit Lions now have the football. 2nd down and 9. The goal for today, ladies and gentlemen, is to get to 2,700 by the end of this live stream. So if you're out there and this is your first time watching Football Nation, help me out. Give me a thumbs up. Show me some love. If you like my audio quality, give me some love. Here we go. Shotgun formation, 2nd down and 9. There's the snap from the 36-yard line. The handoff goes to David Montgomery, who runs right up the middle. David Montgomery ends up picking up about 4 yards on this one down at the 32-yard line. And on 2nd and 9, he picks up 4, which brings up a 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Sorry, coming up for the Detroit Lions on the Denver Broncos 39-yard line. Okay, 3rd down and 5. Detroit Lions have the football right now. They're on the 39-yard line across midfield, empty backfield, 5 wide. Jared Goff got scared, fakes the pump, and ends up getting bagged right there. Jones in to make the stop. Big stop right there by the Denver Broncos. Will bring up a 4th down. So on 3rd down and 5, Jared Goff ends up getting smashed. And here they go, backed up to their own 39, backed up to the 39-yard line. Let's see if the Detroit Lions are going to send out the field goal unit on this one. Right now, Jerry Jeudy is the point leader. 5 fantasy points for him. So here we go. And it's not going to be a field goal attempt. That could have been a field goal attempt. It's going to end up being a punt. So here's the punt team. That would have been like a 57-yard field goal. There's the punt team. Here's the kick. It is a high-hanging kick, and it's signaled a fair catch. It's going to take a bounce and go to the back of the end zone, so there's no confusion here. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line when we get back from this commercial break. And I swear, if I right now feeling some kind of way about NFL Network and the way that they're running their commercials. If they come back and we are mid-play when they get back, I'm going to be really upset because that's literally what happened on the last commercial break. But ladies and gentlemen, right now we are in a quick commercial break, and since we are in a commercial break, this is the perfect opportunity to check out the chat with you guys. Guys, what an interesting matchup right now. 2,700 says Beverly Ward. Let's effing go. Appreciate the shout-out, Beverly. Detroit Lions, 61%. Which means that 39% of you think that the Denver Broncos are going to win. Remember those numbers. Someone remember those numbers. I'm going to end this poll now. So, guys, if y'all are out there, y'all are hanging out with me, y'all are watching this live stream, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am your host. My name is Mario Manuel. Help me pump up the likes on this video if you haven't done that just yet, man. A quick, simple touch of that thumbs up will help tremendously, guys. You have no idea how much that helps. We got 150 of you guys in here. Can we get these likes pumped up to at least 75? Easy. Click of a button. If I've had your attention for 5 minutes, I would appreciate the love, man. I would appreciate it. Algorithm has to know that we're here and that we're actually doing it, and we're out here. We're doing this, man. So thank you guys so much. Commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Right now we're in the middle of a commercial break. And as so long as nothing crazy has happened, when we get back, we're going to have a 1st and 10. Denver Broncos are going to have the football. We have 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. And the Denver Broncos are going to have a 1st and 10 coming up from the 20. Detroit Lions are 5-point favorites in this game, guys. Detroit Lions expected to win this one. So before this live stream started, or during the pregame for this live stream, we were talking about the relationship between Dan Campbell and Sean Payton, and that's a really cool one. I'll get into that during halftime. But it looks like the Denver Broncos are taking the field right now. Let's see what they're going to open up this drive with. They got all the way to the red zone before Russell Wilson fumbled the football. So, not what the Denver Broncos wanted in that moment, but it is what it is. You go, Mario, says Wade. Let's go. And to whoever just subscribed to this channel, bringing us up to 2679, thank you. Here we go. 1st down and 10, 9 minutes and 33 seconds. An I formation. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This one goes to Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams picks up 1 yard, and that'll bring up, I don't even think he picked up a yard. It should be a 2nd down and 10. They might call it a 2nd down and 9. Let's see what they put up on the screen. But either way, 2nd down coming up right here. 2nd down coming up, ladies and gentlemen. William, what's going on, my friend? Saying let's go. Good to have you in here, William. Appreciate you, my friend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday Night Football. 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Shotgun formation from the 20. There's the snap. And Russell Wilson has time in the pocket, but it gets hit in a wobbly play. Oh, just in and out of the hands of the Detroit Lions defense. Either way, we've got an incomplete pass, though. No catch from either side. And on 2nd down and 9, really a 2nd down and 10, Aiden Hutchinson was there, and he put a hit on Russell Wilson on the release. That's what caused the wobbly throw. It was intended for Marvin Mims Jr., didn't go anywhere, so on 2nd down and 9, the incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 9, coming up right here from the 21. There's the snap, and Russell Wilson holding in the pocket, has all day, runs out of time, has to scramble. He's running, wheeling to his left, throws the football. Incomplete pass. Jerry Jeudy was the intended receiver there. And that'll bring up a 4th down for the Detroit Lions. 4th down for the Denver Broncos. Denver, Detroit. We got the double Ds. Uh-oh. My bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos definitely going to have to punt since they're on their own 20-yard line. And they're just showing this replay one more time. Punt team is out on the field, 4th and 9. There's the snap. Here's the punt. This is a high-hanging punt, and it's going to be returned. And we get a return at the 27. Oh, man, Khalif Raymond gets dropped pretty hard right there. Khalif Raymond, the punt returner, goes down at the 27-yard line. And here come the Detroit Lions and their offense. Wow, Khalif Raymond got dropped big time right there. Oof, that took the wind out of me. My goodness. And we go back to a commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a commercial break. How have you guys been? Does anybody out there have any travel plans? Any travel plans for anybody this holiday season? Whether it's for New Year's, whether it's for Christmas, what have you? I know what's going on, Isaiah? Welcome back. He says William is checking into the conversation. And again, ladies and gentlemen, right now, we are in the middle of a commercial break. When we are in commercial breaks, this is when I talk with you guys, the audience. So, William Vela from Texas saying we're witnessing the fall of Russell Wilson. It's really sad. I don't know, man. Russell Wilson is inside of the top 10 in quarterbacks as far as they go right now. And I'll be honest, though, Russell Wilson was never really that great of a quarterback to begin with. He used to be very mobile. Right? He used to be able to use his legs. He was more willing to take a hit, but he was like the most sacked quarterback for like multiple years there. So I think he's tired of just getting hit. He would rather take the loss than, take have to end up with CTE or get another concussion. Either way, oh gosh, that beef Wellington looks so good. So they're in the middle of a commercial right now. Vicky from Detroit here. Thumbs up, baby. Vicky, thanks for checking in all the way from Detroit, girl. Thumbs up to you. I'll give you 2. Why not? Appreciate you checking out Football Nation. Aaron saying Mario 1,000 times better than Joe Buck. I don't think is a Russell, says Christina. Aaron Spoor, thank you so much for the kind words, man. Okay. William saying never was, just had a great line and the best defense for multiple years. 100% facts. That is facts right there, William. But yeah, I mean, he had the Legion of Boom. He had Richard Sherman. He had a ton of really good, gosh. Yeah, that defense, you cannot forget about how good that Seattle Seahawks defense was. Not to mention, he also had Marshawn Lynch. And Javonte Williams is a big drop from Marshawn Lynch. Let's be real. That just is what it is. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're seeing a lot of commercials during this Fox. Right now, we're covering this game through NFL. The NFL Network is hosting this game, and we've got the world's longest commercial breaks ever right now. But we're getting back to the action, and right now we've got a 1st and 10 from the Detroit Lions 27-yard line. Already lined up in a single back formation. There's the snap and a handoff, and this time it goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs picks up some yardage. Not enough for a first down, but that is going to be, it looks like an 8-yard pickup for the rookie running back. How good has Jahmyr Gibbs been this season, guys? Jahmyr Gibbs has been absolutely great as a rookie coming in right now, and he's playing like the 1-2 punch right now. He was drafted first-round pick for the Detroit Lions, the 12th pick in this year's draft. Only 5'11", 200 pounds, but he runs so fast. There's the snap on 2nd and 2. Another handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs goes forward. He does pick up the first down, going down at the 45-yard line. First down, Detroit Lions. First down. There is a flag on the play. Let's see what the officials have to say. And it's going to be a holding on the offense. That'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down coming up, ladies and gentlemen. All right, y'all, we're back to the action in the game right now. When we go into game time, I have to turn off the chat, so if you guys are checking in with me, we'll get back to it when we get back to the next commercial break. So Jahmyr Gibbs takes the handoff right there. Football gets placed firmly in his belly. There was a holding on the offense right there. Number 68 committing the hold. Repeat 2nd down. So now instead of a 2nd down and 2, it's a 2nd down and 12. And there's the snap from the 25-yard line. Jared Goff looks right, doesn't like it. Looks left, changes his mind, throws, connects. This is going to bring up a first down. Catch made. First down. Jameson Williams, Detroit Lions. Let's go. First down. So first down picked up on that play right there. That will bring the football up to, let's see where that one goes. So from the 25, they needed 12. He gained about 17. Yeah, he gets up to about looks like the 38-yard line. So we've got ourselves a first down. So a first and 10 from the 39. Single back formation. We got motion in the backfield from Khalif Raymond. Again, the play action boot. There's the snap. There's the throw. And the catch is made. Another first down. The motion man, Khalif Raymond, picking up the first down. First down, Detroit Lions. And that moves the football once again. Now we've got a 1st and 10 across. Looks like it's about a 12-yard gain up to the 49-yard line. So on the other side of midfield. So now we are in Detroit. We're in Denver Broncos territory. Detroit Lions have the football in Denver Broncos territory. Up to the 48, 49-yard line across midfield. A 1st and 10 coming up right here. Looks like the ball's on the 49. Single back formation. Jared Goff takes the snap, hands that football off to Jahmyr Gibbs, who gains a yard, maybe 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9 coming up from the 48-yard line right here. This drive so far, ladies and gentlemen, Detroit Lions have the football. 4 plays, good for 25 yards. Taking 2 minutes off the clock. Already past the midway point in this first quarter. We've got 6 minutes left to go in this first quarter. We're still scoreless throughout the first quarter. Throughout the first, looks like 9 minutes have elapsed so far in this game. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Jared Goff looks right, has 2 options, changes his mind, throws left underneath. Jahmyr Gibbs with a little spin move, but gets pushed out of bounds, losing yards on 2nd down and 8. This will bring up a 3rd down and 9. Maybe 10. But 3rd down nevertheless. 3rd down and 10 coming up now for the Detroit Lions after Jared Goff dumped off underneath to Jahmyr Gibbs. If you're in a PPR league, that counts as a catch for Jahmyr Gibbs, even though you lost 2 yards. blows my mind, and I think PPR leagues are a full-on scam. That's just me. Called me old school. That's fine. That's just how I feel. 3rd down and 10, ladies and gentlemen. 49-yard line. 3rd down and 10. Play clock down to 3. There's the snap. Jared Goff backs up. So he drops back, winds up. Big shot thrown right there. Just overthrown for Jameson Williams. And that incomplete pass on 3rd down and 10 once again will bring up a 4th down for the Detroit Lions, who are going to have to kick this football back to the Denver Broncos. So punt team going to come out here and give this football back. I mean, that was a good throw. Jared Goff put that right where it needed to be. Jameson Williams is not Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't know why Amon-Ra St. Brown hasn't been targeted. There's the snap. Here's the kick. The kick is up. And signaled a fair catch. Catch will be made at about the 17-yard line. And let's see if they decide to go to a commercial break, or if NFL Network realizes that people are sick of it. 5 minutes. And no, of course, they don't really care. Back to a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. So right now we are in a commercial break. Let's see what's going on in the chat with you guys. All right. Smiley saying Lordy, saying let's get the bag. Ugarms saying mom. Is that just wow upside down? Did you just flip the word wow? Because a lot of people are thinking that. Edward saying love to see the green field showing the movement and the plays. Okay, I can do that for you, brother. And we can cut back and forth. This is an easy fix. That's for you, my friend. So we can watch those plays develop in real time. Look, man, I put this together, and I've been working all season on creating this kind of content for you guys. Let me scroll up on the on this as well. The only reason that I don't have that up all the time when I call these plays is because it steals the thunder from my play calling, because a lot of times you guys get to see exactly what happens just moments before I call it. Now, if you guys are okay with the spoilers, that's totally fine. Sometimes it's hard to see because it's really small, but I try to make sure that you guys get a little bit of everything with this breakdown. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Manuel. You are watching Football Nation. The goal for today's live stream is to get to 2,700 subscribers. So if you guys are out there right now, you're liking the content, you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. Help me on my journey. Let's try to pump this up to as many likes as possible. And if we can get to 2,700 subscribers tonight, that would make me so, so happy. And I promise you guys, I will continue to bring the energy and bring the thunder week in and week out for you guys. Right here, this is what we do. This is what we do, man. Football is what we do, and color radio broadcasts is what I like to bring to you guys. So thank you guys so much. If you're interested in checking out my other socials, you can see that above my head. This is kind of small right now. It's definitely kind of small. But right now we're in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, we're going to have a 1st down and 10. Denver Broncos going to have the football. Denver Broncos should have the football on the 16-yard line. Fair catch signaled. Sky Cam coming at you right now. This game is happening in Detroit, and that's the format that we always set. Home team is always on the far right side of your screen. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happens here. 20 more. Let's go. She already knows. Edward Hand saying deeply appreciated and thank you. You're welcome, Edward. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the action. Shotgun formation from the 16. There's the snap and a handoff to Javonte Williams, who goes forward, picks up a yard on that one. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. 2nd down coming up for the Denver Broncos. 2nd down and 8. Denver Broncos get up to the 18-yard line. Denver Broncos getting up to the 18-yard line. And the Denver Broncos are in the hunt. They are so close to catching up to those other 8-6 teams, 8-5 teams. Sorry, not 8-6, 8-5. Either way, here we go. So right now we've got a 2nd down and 8. Russell Wilson's only completed 1 of 4 passes. There's the snap. There's the handoff once again. Javonte Williams takes his time, patiently waiting. He picks up a couple yards there on 2nd down. 4 yards picked up by Javonte Williams. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd down now coming up for the Denver Broncos. We've got a 3rd down and 4. Denver Broncos up to the Detroit Lions. Sorry, up to their own Denver Broncos up to the Denver Broncos 22-yard line. A third down. A third down and about 4, maybe closer to 5 coming up right here. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. So Russell Wilson steps up to the line, calls an audible, waiting for the snap. We got motion in the backfield. There it is. So he takes his time, throws underneath. Catch is made. Marvin Mims Jr. makes the catch. Shy of the first down. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start. Yep. False start on the offense, ladies and gentlemen. False start on the offense. Repeat third down. So on 3rd and 4, we've now got a 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Denver Broncos. If you're a Broncos fan, sorry to say it, great job by the officials for calling that. They should have blown the play dead, though. Aiden Hutchinson was making life difficult right there, though. So he was pretty close to knocking someone down. 3rd down and 9, 3:30 left to go in the first. 3rd down and 9, backed up to the 17-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers on the right. We've got motion from Marvin Mims Jr. There's the snap. Russell Wilson drops back. Pressure coming in from the blind side. He scrambles. Big block thrown. And on the run, he throws. And a big catch is made right there. That is good for a first down. Courtland Sutton, Denver Broncos. First down, Denver. Let's go. Big gain right there. 23 yards. Picked up by Courtland Sutton on that play. Great job by Russell Wilson. Great job by Russell Wilson to keep that play alive, ladies and gentlemen. He ran out to the left-hand side, scrambled for his life, threw the football, patiently waiting on a big 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10 coming up from the 40. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This is a gain of about 6 right here. Gets up to the 46-yard line. That was Samaje Perine. So Perine taking that one on the left-hand side, gets up to the Denver Broncos 46. Gain of 6 for Perine. That brings up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Good gain right there. That was a big play. Chunk play. Those are the ones that you want to see. 23 yards. Sean Payton put on his glasses. Looks like he's not dangerous at all, but Sean Payton's one hell of a head coach. Single back formation. We got bunch on the right-hand side. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Javonte Williams trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll gain about a yard on that one. That should bring up on 2nd down and 4, a gain of nothing. That'll bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd down and 4 coming up. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Let's see what happens on this play right here. 1 minute and 56 seconds left to go. The clock is ticking. So there's the snap out of the shotgun. Russell Wilson throws quickly. Oh, and that does hit the intended receiver right there, Trotman. Incomplete pass. Trotman made the catch, and he got hit immediately. Ball got jarred loose. So it didn't count technically as a catch. Couldn't survive the hit. Not enough time to get his foot down, to get 2 of his feet down. But dang, Trotman got hit pretty hard on that one. His face mask saved his whole face. That'll bring up a 4th down. 4th down coming up for the Denver Broncos, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Waiting for the kick. Waiting for the punt. The snap is the punt team. 4th down and 4. There's the snap. Here's the punt. This one goes up, high up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. And it will be taking a bounce to the back of the end zone. And we're going to start this on a touchback. Detroit Lions going to come out. Detroit Lions going to start this drive on the 20. So, ladies and gentlemen, back to a commercial break. 1:38 left to go. No scores in this game so far, but still a pretty entertaining game. Couple of big plays happening left and right. Total yards of offense. Total yards of offense right now for the Denver Broncos, 77. Total yards of offense for the Detroit Lions, 57. This has been more of a defensive game more than anything. So, great job by the defenses to try and to get the stops. Not just try to get the stops, but they've actually gotten stops on both sides. Somehow Sam Laporta has been just not even seen right now. Sam Laporta, absolutely quiet. Amon-Ra St. Brown, absolutely quiet. And for a lot of you guys, for almost everybody right now, unless you've got a custom league, we are in playoff mode for fantasy football. I set up a couple of DraftKings lineups. They're definitely not going the way that I wanted them to. Probably should have played both of these defenses wasn't really I did that like 30 minutes before I went live, so didn't have too much time to set that up. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're in a quick commercial break. Let's see what's going on with you guys. It's Saturday night. We got Saturday Night Football coming up right here. Perry checking in. Let's go Broncos. Thanks for putting this up, buddy. Dude, you're welcome, man. I do this week in and week out, so if you guys like what you see, please subscribe to this channel. I promise I will help you guys out. I know a lot of guys and a lot of girls have to plug in their headphones while they're at work. They can't have their phones out, and they want to catch the play-by-play. That is one of the many use cases for this channel. Maybe you're driving across country and you can't take your eyes off the road, but you still want to hear the play-by-play. One of the many use cases for this channel. Maybe whatever your reasons are. Maybe you just can't afford to pay $400 for YouTube TV because it's stupid. And actually, I did the math. It's actually closer to like $800 a year for YouTube TV. Yeah, not even kidding, guys. It's like $70 a month or $80 a month for YouTube TV. 12 months, you do the math. That is absolutely stupid. But hey, you know, I'm the big dumb idiot who actually paid for it. So the least I can do is try to bring you guys as much fun as possible. So thank you guys so much for watching this live stream, man. Whatever your reasons are for watching this, maybe you just hate your regular corporate broadcasters and you just want to look for something different, man. Whatever it is, thank you guys so much for checking it out. Saturday Night Football, let's ride Mile High. Let's go. I got a Broncos fan up in here and Cassandra Ferguson. Hey, dímelo, ¿qué onda, papá? Good to see you, Elliot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the action. So from the 20-yard line, there's the snap out of the shotgun formation, a handoff, and this time David Montgomery picks up about 6 yards. Big gain for David Montgomery. Not enough for a first down. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 4, but a good run right there for David Montgomery. I'm a bit late, but nevertheless, I'm here from my brother from another mother. He says, $800 a month for that is crazy. No, it's not $800 a month. It's $70 a month. But when you do the math over the year, it comes out to over $800 a year for YouTube TV. Not to mention the additional $300 for the Sunday ticket. So you're spending over $1,000 to watch football. There's the snap. There's the handoff. David Montgomery gets this one. Gets up to the 31-yard line. Big gain right there. We got a first down for the Detroit Lions. Excuse me. Yeah, Beverly, those are real numbers, by the way. That is what it costs for YouTube TV. I already pay $18.99 just for commercial free. Me too. Right? Isn't that crazy? I spend over $1,000 a year just to do YouTube. Just to watch, like, YouTube without any commercial breaks and to have YouTube TV. There's the snap, ladies and gentlemen, on 1st and 10. A big throw, and this time Sam Laporta makes the catch finally. And a big first down. First down for the Detroit Lions. So we had a 1st and 10. We had a 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions from the 31-yard line, and a quick throw right there to Sam Laporta, who made the catch, gets up to the 48-yard line, just shy of midfield. That brings up another first down. First down, motion in the backfield right now from Amon-Ra St. Brown, and that is the end of the first quarter. So no play off right there, no play happening in that moment. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. And after the first 15 minutes of this game, ladies and gentlemen, we are scoreless. The score, Denver Broncos, 0. Detroit Lions, 0. So it is still anybody's game. Hopefully this game does not end up being one of those 3-0 games like we saw with the Raiders and it was the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, that was that game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys don't get bored of seeing the exact same thing over and over again, let's get the this is what I've got set up right here at the bottom. You can see this scrolling by. Twinkle, twinkle. You can see that scrolling by right here. What we'll pull up is the standings across the NFL. Pittsburgh Steelers just lost today. Cincinnati Bengals won a game today. Great job by the Cincinnati Bengals. How about Jake Browning coming in? It's not Joe Burrow, but still JB able to pull a rabbit out of his hat. That's the standings right there. Jacksonville Jaguars at 8-5. Indianapolis Colts at 8-6 after their win today. So the Indianapolis Colts did get a win today over the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Houston Texans are 7-6 right now, and the Tennessee Titans trailing in that division at 5-8. All right, so we're in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, right now. You're not missing any of the action. I promise that when we get back to the action, I will bring you every snap, every play, and every single down. Right now, we're sitting at 2,683 subscribers on this channel. My goal for the end of this stream is to get to 2,700. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are out there and I've had your attention for at least 5 minutes, help me out. Give me a thumbs up. If you guys have commitment issues and you don't want to subscribe to the channel, I get it, guys. I totally get it. I'm just another guy on YouTube. Thousands of other people out there on YouTube doing the exact same thing. But if you have those commitment issues and you still truly like what you're watching and you don't want to commit, all I ask is that you give me a thumbs up. Let's pump up the likes on this live stream. As many likes as we can get. If we can get up to over 100 likes on this video, that's going to help continue to push my content out to other people. So thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. To whoever just subscribed, I saw the number change from 2683 to 2684. Thank you so much. If you want to have a conversation with me, you can do that in the chat box. I do read the comments, guys. I do read the comments. Okay, so we're back on the field. Back to the action. Thank you so much, Edward. There's the snap and a quick handoff immediately. I hate you, NFL Network. I hate you, NFL Network. This is crazy that they do this. You get back from the commercial break and you're already midway through that play, so you can't cover any of it. Anyways, first play of the quarter was a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line, there was a quick handoff right there. Goes back to the line of scrimmage. Luckily, nothing big happened. We're still on the 48-yard line. That brings up a 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Looks right. Throws right. Catch is made. He goes down. Catch is made. Jared Goff connects with Donovan Peoples-Jones. Of all people, of all of his wide receivers, Donovan Peoples-Jones makes the catch. And yes, Marconi, this is live right here, right now. The Detroit Lions have come into this game at 9-4. The Denver Broncos at 7-6. It is Saturday Night Football, Marconi. You're not hallucinating, I promise. And thank you, Cassandra. Appreciate the love. Here we go. 3rd down and 6. Across midfield are the Detroit Lions. There's the snap. And Jared Goff, while getting hit from behind, connects on the left-hand side with Sam Laporta. And we got ourselves a 1st down. 1st down, Detroit Lions. Let's go. 1st and 10 now coming up for the Detroit Lions. We got a 1st and 10 up to the 40-yard line. So, Detroit Lions on the Denver Broncos 40-yard line. This is the best field position that they've had basically all game. So, here we go. I think they might have been just a hair closer. But up to the 40-yard line. Can they get into the end zone and we get a good play right here? So, fake handoff. Jared Goff winds up, throws, catch is made, hangs on to the ball after taking 2 hits right there. Looks like a big catch made right there by Josh Reynolds. A 21-yard catch right there. Down at the 19-yard line. Joshua Reynolds making the catch, taking a nasty hit. Got sandwiched on that one. Big catch, big play. 1st and 10 coming up right here for the Detroit Lions. So 1st down. Detroit Lions, 19-yard line. There's the snap. We have motion in the backfield. Jared Goff in trouble. Throws underneath. Catch is made. Sam Laporta with the swim move. Sam Laporta getting to the end zone. Touchdown! Lions! Let's go! Detroit Lions getting in, scoring the 1st points of the game. Sam Laporta. And I was just saying, ladies and gentlemen, to my girl, I was just telling her right now, every time I cover a Detroit Lions game, Sam Laporta scores a freaking touchdown. And guess who? Sam Laporta on the drag route, just underneath right there. He just ran a quick drag route, and Jared Goff connected with him from the 19-yard line. He was only 2 yards past. There's the extra point, ladies and gentlemen. The kick is up. The kick is good. And we've got a 7-0 game right now. Detroit Lions have 7. Denver Broncos have nothing. Great catch by Sam Laporta. Great effort to use the user truck stick. He went like this. He said, and he pushed that stick forward. He pushed that truck stick forward. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Just tucked his head and pushed it right in. And thank you, man. I really appreciate you, Edward. This is literally what I do. I appreciate those kind words. Vicky with the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Cassandra saying new subby. Yes, Marconi, this is live right now. And after the touchdown, ladies and gentlemen, this takes us to a commercial break. So, rock on. Okay. Can the Detroit Lions keep this momentum? And can the Denver Broncos answer back? Great drive right there by the Denver Broncos. Great drive right there by the Detroit Lions, I should say. Let's cut over to this side screen right here. Let's take a quick look. So, it might be hard to see, and if it is hard to see, what I'll do is read these out loud for you guys so you can see what's going on. Okay. It's just enough right there. Let's bring this down a hair. I do this also live, guys, so everything that you're watching, we're doing this in real time, which is kind of nuts that I do this way, but it's Muhammad on me. I don't have anybody helping me except for my girlfriend whenever she's up here to, like, help me with a couple of small little details and a couple other changes. She's also been helping me out with the wardrobe. It's been getting better, as you can see. I got a little bit of swag, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're in the middle of a commercial break. And when we get back from this commercial break, the Detroit Lions, after scoring their touchdown, will be kicking the football back to the Denver Broncos. In the meantime, let's talk some numbers. First quarter, we finished scoreless. The score at the end of the first quarter was 0-0. Second quarter has just started. Right now, the score is 0-7. Detroit Lions finally put up some points, keeping this game interesting. Total yards, right here. Total yards, 137 for the Detroit Lions, only 77 for the Denver Broncos. Passing yards, these have all come through the air. 113 for the Detroit Lions, 53 for the Denver Broncos. Jared Goff has completed 11 of 15 for 120 yards, and now he's got a touchdown, which brings his total up to 10. Russell Wilson, they say let Russ cook. Right now he's cooking. He's cooking, but really it's just hot dog water with cereal. Basically what he's cooking up right now. Anyways, Russell Wilson looking pretty rough right now. Completed 2 of 6 for 63 yards. And here's the kick, ladies and gentlemen. This goes to the back of the end zone right there. It's signaled a fair catch. And that's going to start this drive from the 25-yard line. We got ourselves a touchback. So a touchback means that the Denver Broncos are going to start this drive from the 25-yard line. And I've got the drive chart up for those of you who are interested. Let me know if this works for you guys. If not, we can always cut back. So for now, we've got the drive chart up underneath. I should say drive chart down. You can zoom in if that helps. Just turn your phone sideways, little life hack, and you can get a much better view of what's on your screen. So first down and 10 coming up for the Denver Broncos. The touchback means that they're going to start this drive on the 25-yard line. 12 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. Russell Wilson only completing 2 of 6 for 63 yards. He's under center, single back formation. There's the snap. He backs up. Extra block thrown up. Oh my gosh, Russell Wilson got hit from behind. Blind side, just shoved on the release. And that's going to bring up a second down. Incomplete pass. Russell Wilson got blown up on that hit. He got up on his own, he pushed himself back up. But Russell Wilson, that was a corner blitz. That was from the corner. Oh, man. Great job right there to get that hit on him. Second down coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Second down. Still second down and 10. Same at the 25-yard line. Nothing has changed except for the downs. Clock has stopped, so 12:26 left to go. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Javonte Williams takes the handoff. Javonte Williams fighting, but it meets a wall. He hits the Lions pack, the Lion pride. Lions pride stopped him on that one. That brings up a third down. Going to lose 3 yards, so that'll back him up to the 22. So the Denver Broncos going backwards on this drive. And here comes a third down for the Denver Broncos. Third down. Let's see what happens here. Okay. So third down and 13 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Third down and 13. Waiting for the snap is Russell Wilson. Shotgun formation. Looks like Samaje Perine is to his left in the shotgun. There's the snap. And they're going to bring a 4-man rush. And he's going to get bagged. Oh, my gosh. A big sack lunch. Right for you, Mr. Russell Wilson, eating the sack lunch. The Denver Broncos have to stop this drive now. A 9-yard bag courtesy of Pascal. Courtesy of Pascal for the Detroit Lions. Oh my goodness, what a hit right there. Wow, Josh Pascal with a bag on that one. Here's the punt. This one is going to be taking a bounce, a Broncos-friendly bounce. Backed up to the 30. Josh Reynolds gets up to the 35, the 36, the 37, the 38. So, the punt goes the other way. We're going to start this drive on the 38-yard line. Great job by the Detroit Lions defense. That defensive front of the Detroit Lions in there to make the stop. Great job. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a pretty interesting game for a few different reasons. And one of the main stories that I was really interested in covering today was the matchup between the two coaches. For those of you guys who don't know, Sean Payton used to be the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. And while he was with the New Orleans Saints, he coached them all the way to a Super Bowl win on the arm of Drew Brees, of course. But what a lot of you guys may not actually know about this is that Dan Campbell, who's the head coach of the Detroit Lions, right now, the head coach of the Detroit Lions, was also on that Saints roster when they won that Super Bowl. So, yeah, Sean Payton actually used to coach Dan Campbell as a player, and he took them to a Super Bowl, and Dan Campbell was the tight end for that team in that win back in 2009, and it goes way beyond that. Dan Campbell and Sean Payton worked together as a player-coach duo with the Giants from 1999 to 2002, Cowboys from 2003 to 2005, and, of course, with the Saints. Now, after Dan Campbell gave up football, at least playing football, he hung up his cleats, Dan Campbell transitioned into coaching. I should be pointing this way because we're talking about Dan Campbell now. So, yeah, Dan Campbell actually transitioned into coaching, and guess who he coached for? He coached for the New Orleans Saints under guess who? Sean Payton. So, he was the head coach for the Detroit Lions under Sean Payton from the years 2016 to 2020. That's the year that Sean Payton retired, and 2021 was the year that Dan Campbell ended up becoming the head coach for the Detroit Lions. Now, today, he's facing off against his mentor in Sean Payton, and I just think that that's a beautiful story between these two guys. Apparently, they're really good friends, and right now, it seems to be all business. Has nothing to do with friendship right now. Definitely all business. Anyways, I thought that was a fun story. I thought I would bring that up for you guys, and I thought you guys would want to hear what was going on. Anyways, they know each other's plays a lot. It does explain quite a bit, 100%. Thank you so much, Beverly. Thanks to the lady of the house. Absolutely. He doesn't start cooking until the end of the third. Let's see if that happens here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got a 1st down and 10 from the 39-yard line, and a rainbow thrown up right there, and a big catch made. And it looks like Josh Reynolds picks up the 1st down. 1st down, Detroit Lions. Big gain right there. Josh Reynolds making a huge catch. Good for 20 yards. Down at the 41-yard line across midfield. Big 1st down catch right there. Let's see what they dial up on this 1st down. So here we go. We got a 1st down and 10. That's how you get back into the action right away. Love how the Lions turned this around this year, 100%. Love how the Broncos have turned it around this year as well. There's the snap on 1st and 10. Single back formation. Jahmyr Gibbs, left-hand side. The 45, the 30, the 35. Down inside the 25-yard line. That takes them to the, what? Was that down at the 20? Down at the 20-yard line. Big gain right there by Jahmyr Gibbs. That's going to go down as a 21-yard run. 1st down picked up by the Detroit Lions on that play. But it definitely looks like the Detroit Lions are starting to find their rhythm on the ground. Denver Broncos were throwing everything defensively to stop Amon-Ra St. Brown instead of stopping the run, and the run is starting to cut them up. So 1st and 10, there's the snap, single back formation, fakes the handoff twice, throws underneath to David Montgomery, but this time the play will go backwards. It's going to go down as a 7-yard loss. So a reception, a catch made by David Montgomery, Negative 7 yards on that play. That brings up a 2nd down and 16. 2nd down and 7, so a 6-yard loss. 2nd down and 16 coming up for the Detroit Lions. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. My name is Mario Manuel. I am your host week in and week out, and if you guys like what you see, help me out by hitting that thumbs up. There's the snap on 2nd down and 17 from the 27-yard line. A throw out to the left-hand side, and Josh Reynolds makes the catch. And that's actually Jameson Williams, excuse me. Jameson Williams makes the catch, and he stays inbounds and picks up some pretty big yardage. I think that's going to be a 1st down, and I think we got a 1st down for the Detroit Lions. Let's go. 1st down, Detroit. Definitely picked up the 1st down right there. Yup, foot stays inbounds. Great job by Jameson Williams. Goes down at the 9-yard line. Good job by the officials to see that he didn't step out of bounds. 8:30 left to go in the 1st half, and we've got a 1st and goal from the 9. Motion in the backfield from Amon-Ra St. Brown. There's the handoff. Fakes the handoff. Winds up. Throws. Intended for ASB. And the defense, great job swatting that one to the ground. Lock there to swat that pass to the ground. Good job by the Broncos defense right there. PJ Locke with a stop right there. Shout out to you, Mr. PJ Locke. Great job. 2nd down and goal coming up from the 9-yard line. 2nd and goal, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down. There's the snap. Detroit Lions on the 9-yard line. A throw underneath. The catch is made. And another touchdown! Lions! Jahmyr Gibbs with a big catch right there. Let's go! Touchdown, Detroit Lions. The score is now 13-10, ladies and gentlemen, and the extra point is getting ready to go up. But Jared Goff now has 2 touchdown passes in this one. Jahmyr Gibbs getting a catch right there, and you can see how fired up Jared Goff is on that play right there. Happy that he actually got it. They know they needed it. That's his 1st career receiving touchdown, by the way, for Jahmyr Gibbs. In case you did not know, the 1st career receiving touchdown for Jahmyr Gibbs. Good job by the rookie. All right, y'all. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all watching here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's Saturday night, man. We were not a lot of you guys probably coming in, checking this out, being like, what the hell? We got actual football right now? Yeah, we got actual football on right here, right now, and you're watching Football Nation. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look at that, y'all. So we've got quite a few of y'all in here, 253 according to my little birdie that's letting me know what's going on. Somehow we've only got 59 likes though. So if I've had your attention for at least 5 minutes, guys, just hit that thumbs up button for me. You don't have to subscribe to the channel. I totally get it if you don't want to, but it's really simple. Just right there, just hit the thumbs up. Super simple, would mean everything, make all the difference in the world. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are in the middle of a commercial break. And it's been interesting to see the Denver Broncos and what they're doing right now. So I actually have this quick little video for you guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back in about 30 seconds. Be right back. Russell Wilson and Sean Payton have both won a Super Bowl with their previous teams. But even though a couple of quarterbacks were able to win Super Bowls with multiple teams, no head coach has been able to do the same. It is worth noting, though, that out of all of the head coaches in NFL history, Sean Payton does hold the record for the highest average points per game. So maybe the Broncos will win the Super Bowl? Okay, just a little jesting over to the Denver Broncos. I don't think the Denver Broncos are going to end up actually winning this game. I didn't from the beginning. We had the poll to start with, ladies and gentlemen, but, the polls don't mean anything. We're just here having fun. I'm just here having fun with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this channel. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. 2686, y'all. 2686. We're here. We're live. You're watching Football Nation. We are still in the middle of a commercial break, though. So after the Detroit Lions scored their second touchdown of the game, And, yeah, I'm just, after this, Detroit Lions, I'm getting distracted because I'm trying to read the comments at the same time that I'm trying to talk, and it's hard to talk and read at the same time. Anybody? You guys know how it goes. So, shout out to Jonathan Andrews saying, touchdown Lions, let's go. Sports 101, go Broncos. Can I get a shout out? You sure can, Sports 101. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for checking into the conversation. Jonathan Clark saying, Lions on fire. That's game. We're still in the second quarter. Still plenty of time to come back right now. Sports 101, go Broncos. Vicky with the thumbs up. Cassandra saying, good to see I'm not the only bucking Bronco in here. Come on, Broncos, says Vamerer. Nice to funny. Hey, man, that's what we got to do. We got to keep you guys entertained. Here we go. And I like both teams too, Vicky. I'm on board with you. There's the kick, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to be returned. Instead of being signaled a fair catch, it'll be returned by Marvin Mims Jr., who gets up to about the 22-yard line. And that'll bring up a first down coming up for the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos now have the football. Denver Broncos are going to start the drive right here. Christmas Eve, the football game for that night is the Broncos versus the Patriots. Broncos, I hope you guys win that game. I was really rooting for you guys today too, man. I thought that the Detroit Lions were going to win this one, so I bet in favor of the Detroit Lions. But I'm actually secretly rooting for the Denver Broncos. I think that they're a really good team. Well, I don't think they're a really good team. I think they're a really fiery team with a lot to prove, and I love the underdog stories. Here we go from the 21-yard line. Single back formation. And there's the snap. Russell Wilson drop back, throws to the flat, catch is made. He gets forward, catch is made, and he gains about 8 yards right there on the right-hand side. That was McLaughlin with the catch right there. McLaughlin with the carry. Not enough for a first down, but still enough to pick up 8. So that'll bring up a second down and 8, and it looks like we've got an injured Detroit Lion on the field who is holding his right pec. I can see him holding the muscle on the right pectoral right here. So let's see what this injury is going to be. They're showing Barnes was the one who made the tackle. It could be a shoulder injury, probably maybe up in the rotator cuff spot, but he goes down. And as he rolls, Barnes ends up hitting the ground, holding his side. Dan Campbell taking his hat off, and they step over to a quick commercial break. So ladies and gentlemen, right now we are in the middle of a quick commercial break. You're not missing any of the action. In the meantime, since we're in a commercial break, I'll leave it here. But when we get back to the action, I will give you the drive chart once again. Let's get the new standings here. This is the NFC scrolling by. Guess who's number 1 in the NFC East? I'm sorry, I can't hear you guys. I can't hear you guys. Who's number 1 in the NFC East? Let's go, Dallas. Let's go, boys. Yeah, guys, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. And this is a Dallas Cowboys channel traditionally. We're definitely Cowboys fans up in here, and tomorrow afternoon's game will be live at 2:55 p.m. I will be live on this channel at 2:55 p.m., and we're going to cover the Cowboys and the Bills, and in my opinion, that's the best game of the week right now. In my opinion, that is the best game of the week. So, commercial break. Right now, we're in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, let's keep you guys updated with where the drive is. When we get back from this commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a second down and 2 on the 22-yard line. We're going to have a second down and 2 on the 22-yard line. The Denver Broncos have the football right now, so Denver Broncos have the ball. Second down and 2 on the 22-yard on the is that right? 29-yard line, excuse me. Second down and 2 on the 29-yard line, and both teams still have all 3 timeouts. We're just now getting to the midway point of this second quarter. I've got 8:18 on my clock right now. 8:18 on my clock. I'm coming at you guys live from San Antonio, Texas. We don't even have a football team. Just want to give you guys a little bit of background. Super interested to see what we're going to do. I hope you guys are as interested as I am into the offseason. Obviously, when the offseason hits, it's a sad time for everybody. When football is over, you kind of just sit around like Pablo Escobar and all those memes that are out there, and you're hoping that, you're hoping that football comes by sooner rather than later. But my goal is to keep you guys entertained year-round, guys, and it won't be through content like this. I won't be live streaming during the offseason. I won't be covering basketball or soccer or any of these other sports. This is Football Nation, and I've got a lot of really good football stuff for fans and for people who aren't fans. This is stuff that everybody can watch, and I'll be bringing that to you guys during the offseason. Second down and 2 from the 29-yard line. Waiting for the snap is Russell Wilson. He takes it. He hands it. Oh, my goodness. And that's going to be just shy of the first down. McLaughlin with the carry. Gains 1, a third down, and 1. Now coming up, Denver Broncos up to their own 30-yard line. They need to get to the 31 in order to move the sticks. So here comes a third down and 1. We've just crossed the midway point of this second quarter. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go right now. This is a one-sided game. Denver Broncos need to score if they want to stay in this one and keep it competitive. Single back formation. Russell Wilson tries to jump over the top, and he gets stopped on third down and 1. Stopped by the Lions defense. Wow. Quarterback sneak. Stopped on third down and 1. Russell Wilson is not a big guy. Russell Wilson is a smaller quarterback. He tried to literally jump over the top, and the defense of the Detroit Lions was all over it, guys. So from the 30, needing to get to the 31, they're showing this replay once again. He got stopped. Russell Wilson clearly got stopped right there on that quarterback sneak. Here comes a fourth down and a half a yard. A 4th and inches coming up. There's the snap, and this time Russell Wilson goes over the top. He got a little bit scorpioned on that one. He went down head first. Let's see if Russell Wilson's okay. Is that Wilson who's down? No, that is someone is slow getting up right now. McGlinchey. Offensive lineman. McGlinchey for the Denver Broncos. Take a quick look at him and get you guys some more information. So, Mike McGlinchey is the right tackle for the Denver Broncos, wearing number 69. He is down on the ground right now. Right tackle, don't know how he got hurt on that particular play. It didn't look like he did anything particularly, I don't know. But somehow McGlinchey got hurt on that one, so the right tackle is going to be out. First round pick of that 2018 draft, guys. Either way, first down picked up by the Denver Broncos, and you know what that means. First down, Denver, let's go. So we're moving the chains right now. Denver Broncos got a fresh, new set of downs right here. 1st and 10, 6 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Up to the 32-yard line, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap is Russell Wilson, who takes it and hands that one off. Javonte Williams gains about 2 yards on that first down play. That'll bring up a second down. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Denver Rapidashes. Denver Broncos. Sorry, they look like every time. Always. Just reminds me of Pokemon. All right, y'all. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 coming up. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Play clock down to about 12. Russell Wilson is under center. We've got a single back formation. We're waiting for the snap. There it is. Fakes the handoff. He backs up. Winds up, throws, catch is made on the left-hand side, and Javonte Williams does make the catch, but he goes down. He loses his footing after making the catch, and that'll go down as a loss of 2, guys. So that will bring up a 3rd down. We had a 2nd down and 8. The loss of 2 brings up a 3rd down and 10. So here comes a 3rd down for the Denver Broncos as quickly as as quick as it comes. They picked up the first down, and they just kind of poopied the bed. So 3rd down and 10 coming up right here. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Waiting for the snap. Shotgun formation. There it is. And here comes the blitz coming in quickly. Russell Wilson in trouble, throws the football as he's running, intended for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll be an incomplete pass, bringing up a 4th down for the Denver Broncos. Great job by the Detroit Lions defense to get in there and blitz on there. A late blitz, but a blitz nonetheless. That was actually a safety blitz. Big safety blitz. Just out of nowhere, Russell Wilson had to get rid of that football. Only one option, couldn't connect. Should have made a decision sooner, but Russell Wilson hangs onto the football way too long. There's the snap. There's the punt, ladies and gentlemen. And this is signaled a fair catch at about looks like the 18-yard line. So the Detroit Lions going to start this drive. Detroit Lions about to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looks like they're going to give them the 19. So from the 19-yard line, and let's check out the conversation. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Anybody new out there? Yo, Zach Lapento Go Cowboys. What's going on, Zach Lopento? Good to hear from you, my friend. Thank you for checking in. Official, I love the Cowboys. Thank you. Go Cowboys, go Cowboys, go Cowboys. Shout out for the Cowboys. What's going on, Zach Lopento? Thank you so much. Cassandra, shout out the Cowboys. Known, what is that? Nomenomo? What's going on? An anemone. An anemone? Shout out, guys. Jonathan Clark. What's going on, man? Thanks for checking in. Here we go. 60 likes. Hit that like button, says Vaymer. You're absolutely right. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This one goes out to the right-hand side. A short gain. Gains about 2 yards. That brings up a 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Detroit Lions. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 coming up to the 21-yard line. Hey, guys, we got a heck of a lot of y'all in here. And I know you guys are watching this because you guys haven't left. So all I ask, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are cool watching other streamers do this, that's totally fine, man. You guys don't have to hit the like button. But if you guys don't help me out, chances are this channel's going to disappear, and there's not much I can do to help you out anymore. There's the snap on 2nd down and 8. Winds up, throws, catches made. That's going to go down as a 1st down. That looked like Amon-Ra St. Brown who made the catch. 1st down, Detroit Lions. Let's go. So if you like this content, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying this content or if you see the value of this content and you're watching along, I need your help, guys. I need your help to keep this channel alive because without those likes, without your support, this channel will disappear. So if you guys value this content, help me out. Help me help you. Here we go. 1st and 10, single back formation. Motion in the backfield from Amon-Ra St. Brown. Fakes the handoff. Winds up. Throws. That's going to go precariously thrown to the left. Find its way safely into the dirt on 1st and 10. That'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 10 coming up. Hey, man, and if you don't believe me, do me a favor. Go check out the other people who are streaming this exact same content and tell me that I'm not doing any better than them. Please, do me the favor and go check out someone else. If I'm doing better than them, come back to this channel and give me a thumbs up. 2nd down and 10 coming up right now. Play clock, game clock has stopped. 3 minutes left to go in this first half. There's the snap out of the shotgun. Winds up, throws to the right, catches made. Amon-Ra St. Brown wide open, gets across midfield. The 45 down inside the 45-yard line. Big 1st down picked up by the Detroit Lions. 1st down, let's go. Big 1st down picked up right there. We have to get a turnover like right now, says Cassandra. Here we go, 1st and 10. We got motion in the backfield from Sam Laporta. Shotgun formation, waiting for the snap. There it is. There's the handoff. This time it goes to David Montgomery, who stays on his feet and picks up about 7 or 8. Thank you, Nomeno. Gosh, that's a tough one to say. Touche, says Smiley. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. And it looks like the officials are going to stop the clock. Let's find out what the stoppage is. Did someone call a timeout? Denver Broncos have called the first timeout of this game. Denver Broncos calling a quick timeout. Chances are we're going to go to a commercial break at this point. Probably go to a commercial break here at this point. Maybe not. Looks like the camera's going to hang out and pan across. So far, the Denver Broncos have only put up 76 yards of offense, ladies and gentlemen. Only 76 yards of offense for the Denver Broncos. The Detroit Lions, 245 total yards of offense. So clearly, Detroit Lions offense is doing something right. Beverly Ward saying, hit that like button. We love this channel. Thank you so much, Bev. All right. Here we go. 2nd down and 2. Here we go. No me, no mo. No me, no mo. No me, no me, no mo. Got you. All right, 2nd down and 2, ladies and gentlemen. There's the snap. Handoff. This one goes forward just shy of the 1st down. This was a 2nd down play from the 34-yard line. Gets up to about the 33-yard line. It was a 2nd down and 2. We've now got a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. Haven't had a lot of flags. I've noticed refs being talked about like shite this past week, and that is an understatement. The referees have been so bad. I mean, that was the first time. It's the problem with the referees, and mind you, this past season, if you've been a fan of this channel and you've hung out with me, you know that I actually refereed this past spring and this past fall for high school and middle school football here in Texas, here in San Antonio. I was a referee. I wore the stripes. The first video on my channel is how to become a referee. So I've done this, right? The referees have been bad this year. There's a reason that people are talking trash about the referees, and it's been like egregious issues and things that have happened on the field right now, and it blows my mind that the refs just can't get it right. I mean, like, what is the deal there? Anyways, referees can't get it right, and it's causing issues. It's making people not like football right now. So it kind of just blows my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we are in the middle of a commercial break. We've got a 3rd down and 1 when we get back. We are in the commercial break, by the way, is thanks to the 2-minute warning. We are at the 2-minute warning right now for the first half of this football game. And the Detroit Lions lead 14-0 over the visiting team, the Denver Broncos. The Detroit Lions are expected to win this game by 5. And yeah, being a referee is a tough job. No me, no mo. See, I think I said it right that time. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. We've got 2,688 subscribers, just 12 shy of that 2,700 mark. Just 12 shy of that 2,700 mark. Right now, we are in the middle of a quick commercial break, and since we're in a quick commercial break, you know what that means. I'm going to drop you guys a quick little video. Hang with me. This is a fun fact for the Detroit Lions. Be right back. The Detroit Lions, despite being the favorite team to win the NFC North, haven't won a playoff game since January 5th, 1992. That's the longest active playoff win drought in the NFL. To put the length of that drought into perspective, these were the top 5 songs back in 1992. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Save the best for last. Round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough, cause you know the... Pretty cool fact, huh? Hopefully that didn't ding me for copyright strike, because that, for whatever reason, happens just for those small little clips. Anyways, here we go. 3rd down and 1 coming up right here. Detroit Lions. Motion in the backfield from Khalif Raymond. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This one goes forward, and that's going to be a 1st down picked up by number 5, David Montgomery. 1st down, Detroit Lions. 1st down by Detroit. Let's go. 1st and 10. Clock is ticking. Running out of time, 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go. The Detroit Lions have all the time in the world with their 3 timeouts. Dan Campbell with on the sideline right there, chewing his gum, but he doesn't look nervous at all. He looks very cool, calm, and collected. Thanks, gorgeous. There's the snap. There's the handoff. And David Montgomery picks up some good yardage. He does take an awkward hit at the end of that run. That might be a 1st down run. He picks up 11. That's going to go down as a 1st down. 1st down, Detroit Lions. Let's go. Hey, I saw that. Beautiful. Let's try this. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ruin the illusion here. Hang on, not just yet. I'll ruin that here in a second. So, Detroit Lions have the football at the 18-yard line. An I formation fakes the handoff. Amon-Ra St. Brown makes the catch. St. Brown goes forward, picks up about 3 yards right there. That'll bring up a 2nd down on 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. A 2nd down and 7 coming up from the 15-yard line. So, you'll help me out? Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this scrolling text gone right there. We'll bring this one up right here. No, it's fine. And had a beer run. Beautiful. We got ourselves a beer run. So, girlfriend, once again, helping out in the best ways. Things that you can't even imagine that make me happy and keep these live streams going. So, yeah, guys, that is seriously it, man. I'm just a regular Joe. I promise you I work a boring 9 to 5, man. This is not pretty good. It'll work. Not too sweet. So I've been skeptical about IPAs lately because those double IPAs have been just really high in sugar content. Like those sugary IPAs, I don't like those. Yeah, they're hoppy technically. Hey, to whoever just subscribed and got us up to 26.89, thank you so much. Here we go. 2nd down and 7 coming up right here. But we're drinking Voodoo Ranger in case anyone's curious. Out of a mug, I know. Shotgun formation, 2nd down and 7. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Denver Broncos showing blitz, but they only bring 4. And wind up and a throw. Jared Goff, bad throw intended for Amon-Ra St. Brown on 2nd down and 7. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. I feel ya. I hear ya. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So 2nd down and 7. Detroit Lions have the football inside of the red zone. We're on the 15-yard line of the Denver Broncos. So just 15 yards to go to find pay dirt. A 3rd down and 7 coming up. 2nd and 7 was an incomplete pass. So they've only converted 2 of 5. Let's see what happens here. Waiting for the snap. We've got motion in the backfield as Jahmyr Gibbs goes from the right side to the left side on the shotgun. 3 wide receivers right. There's a snap. Jared Goff looks right. Catch made. Amon-Ra St. Brown gets in and does a flip into the end zone. Touchdown! Lions! Detroit Lions, let's go! Detroit Lions with the touchdown right there. That's what I'm talking about. And that's going to bring the score 20-0. The extra point should bring this to 21. And the Denver Broncos are in some deep trouble right now. They're up to their necks in it. What a jump. What a leap from Amon-Ra St. Brown doing the front flip over the defense. Didn't stick the landing, but still a beautiful leap. And there's the extra point. The extra point is up. The extra point is good. The score is now 21-0. Denver Broncos up to it in their trouble right now. Can Sean Payton bring the fire out of his squad at halftime? Only 14, I think only 19 seconds left to go. Yeah, 19 seconds left to go in this first half. That probably hurts so bad. That probably hurt really bad. But they're wearing back pads and butt pads and all that stuff. So, all right, let's go. Defense, says Cassandra. Sorry, love. Oh, this is terrible, says Cassandra. Search Sugar Chef 85 saying let's go. Almost Sugar Chef. Check out the bottom right-hand side of your screen, bottom left-hand side of your screen. That FN, it's not just for Football Nation. It's for Let's Effin' Go. All right, be right back. I got to kiss this pretty girl. You can close it. Yeah. Wow. Sugar Chef, cheers to you, my friend. Smiley saying Detroit Lions, loving it. While you're watching the NFL from the DR. Me, from the DR. Hey, Lisa. Be lost without you here in the Dominican Republic. Mira, coño, mujer, déjame decirte algo, Lisa, porque yo soy dominicano también, para que tú lo sepas. Si no lo sabes, ya lo sabes. So, un placer. For those of you guys who don't know what the hell I just said, my family is actually from the Dominican Republic. So I'm first generation American. Go to the DR like every year, every other year. So Lisa's in the Dominican Republic right now checking out this game. Thank you for watching this live stream. I feel closer to you already. See, and you guys would have never known this if you didn't prompt it by talking with me in the conversation on the side. So here we go. There's the kneel. That's going to be the end of this first half. Denver Broncos going to go back to the locker room and lick their wounds right now. I guess that's a more apt analogy for the Detroit Lions. But still, it is what it is. The score is now 21-0. Detroit Lions have 21. Denver Broncos, a big fat goose egg. Let's see if the Denver Broncos can come back. We heard someone out there said that they know that Russell Wilson is the third quarter comeback guy. Let's see if Russell Wilson can actually do it. Be lost without you here in La República Dominicana. Un placer, Lisa. Thank you so much. Cool, cool, cool. Tight. Put some respect on her name. He keeps saying girl and girlfriend, Christina. It's Christina. Yeah. Christina's in here. Actually, she's part of the chat. She's one of the moderators for this live stream. She helps me out. She typically comments the words woo football, but she's out there. She's hanging out with us guys, so just keep that in mind. Don't say anything inappropriate. She's watching. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the middle of halftime. Gonna go for a beer run myself. See you second half. Love from Mexico. Te amo. Te ama mi canal. Un placer. Thank you so much. It Appreciate it so much. I'm ready for the boys tomorrow. Dallas Cowboys for life, says Joseph Munson. Bro, you already know. You already know, my friend. So thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. All right, guys, we're in the middle of halftime. What does that mean? That means that we've got plenty to talk about. Let's actually pull up the scores across the NFL because this is the fourth game. This is the fourth game of Week 15, so we actually have some data to get into. We'll be covering just the one game. Normally on Sundays, we do the double headers. Normally on Sundays, I cover two games. This week, I'll just be doing the one because we're covering a game today. Ladies and gentlemen, so first game of the week was the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And that game was brutal if you were a Chargers fan. That must have been one of the toughest games to watch. The final score of the Las Vegas Raiders versus the LA Chargers, 63-21. 63-21. I couldn't even, like, when I said it out loud when it was happening, I thought to myself, that can't be right. That's a mistake for sure. No, that was actually the final score of the game. So, 63-21, Las Vegas Raiders definitely beat the snot out of the Chargers. Chargers couldn't find a spark plug, ran out of juice in their batteries, whatever you want to say related to electricity. That's what happened to the Chargers. Nothing there. All right, the next game that happened was the first game of today. The Cincinnati Bengals went up against the Minnesota Vikings. That game was a really good game. The Cincinnati Bengals and the Vikings game ended up going into overtime. That game was tied 24-24 as we got into halftime, or as we got into the overtime period, and the Cincinnati Bengals ended up winning that one. Jake Browning having another really good day. Jake Browning getting the job done for the Cincinnati Bengals, and there's still hope. The Cincinnati Bengals, especially after the loss today, the Pittsburgh Steelers taking that loss, Cincinnati Bengals still have hope that they can make it to the playoffs. They will need the Cleveland Browns to lose, and they're going to have to win out, period. They're going to have to win out the rest of the season, and it wouldn't hurt if the Browns and the Steelers lost the rest of the way, as well as some other teams in the AFC for them to lose a couple games as well. The final score of that game, 27-24, Cincinnati Bengals beat the Minnesota Vikings in the first game of today's triple header on NFL Network. The next game of the day was the midday game, the 325 game. The Indianapolis Colts won that game today. The final score of that one, Colts won 30-13 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers were in all kinds of trouble. Mike Tomlin, didn't even matter what Mike Tomlin did. I mean, literally Mason Rudolph even had a chance to play. Mitchell Trubisky was not doing it. So in the fourth quarter, Mason Rudolph came in, but Najee Harris fumbled the ball. A lot of people were just dropping the football left and right. Indianapolis Colts getting takeaways over and over in that game. Indianapolis Colts won that game 30-13. And then, of course, the Detroit Lions won right now, have not won, but this is the final game right now. And in this one, Detroit Lions are up 21-0 at halftime. And this is a very one-sided game. I can get you some more data on what is happening in this game right now. So we're in the middle of halftime. Denver not going to the playoffs. Not after this one, Albert. You're absolutely right. Cassandra saying significant other to Christina. Yo, Queen, shout out. Shout out to Christina, my queen. You absolutely right. Good game, not lie. That was a good game, not going to lie, says Cassandra. That was a good game. Shout out to all you guys. Jonathan checking in saying, hola, ¿cómo estás? No me no. No me no mo. No me no mo. Damn it, dude, your name is killing me. Your name is killing me, dude. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, where are we sitting at right now as far as the thumbs up column goes? Thumbs up to 85. Thank y'all so much. I know we can do better than that. I had a game last week with the Jaguars that got over 100. I know we can top 85, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are better than that. Come on. But we are only 8 subscribers away from hitting that 2,700 benchmark that we're trying to get to. And tomorrow, I hope we blow up. I hope tomorrow is one of those games for this channel. Hey, guys, if you guys like football and you guys, for whatever reason, can't physically see the game in front of you and you want the best play-by-play commentary, every snap, every play, and every down, you can check into this channel, Football Nation. Football Nation, Football Nation, Football Nation. I'm going to say it 1,000 times. FN, let's effing go. Here's the hat. Here's the mug. It's all about the swag. Let's go. All right, guys. And if you're interested in checking out some of the stuff that we got in our shop, you can check that out in the links down below. All right, so where was I right now? I did want to bring up something. But in the meantime, what I'll end up doing instead is I'm going to drop another quick video for you guys. Hopefully this one can get a laugh out of y'all. Some of these are pretty silly. Some of these are good. Some of these maybe not as good as others, but we like to have some fun. This one has nothing to do with this game, but it's still a really funny one. Detroit Lions. The Giants. I cannot believe that the Giants actually won their game last week against the Green Bay Packers. Blew my mind. Tommy DeVito actually showing up. Daniel Jones, absolutely terrible. But I got a quick video for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I will be right back. Please don't go anywhere.
I need to know if we have the right tools to build a championship team. Let's start by taking a look at your schematics. Those right there are Brian Daboll's game plans. Throw ball for win. That one's actually the one he drew up last week. But you know what? That's what you're going to get when you pick up a head coach with no head coaching experience. You've got to be kidding me. This is your offensive line. You could have gotten something a little more reliable, but instead you decided to spend $50 million on your tape measurer. But it's Darren Waller. You know the name. You know how good he is. I mean, he's got to be good for at least 12 yards, right? It says it right there. No. That's not 12 yards, sir. That's 12 feet. 12 feet. Darren Waller doesn't go past 12 feet. We spent $50 million on that. But you did save some money on your hammer. You got yourself a nice hammer here in Saquon Barkley. He's basically just a rental now. What do you mean a rental? Well, you didn't pay him because you wanted to spend $160 million on this little screwdriver. Every toolbox needs a screwdriver, but this screwdriver, that screwdriver definitely ain't worth no $160 million. What am I supposed to do with all these mediocre tools? You might have yourself enough tools here to maybe build yourself a box that you can bury all of your Super Bowl aspirations in.
All right. So I got a bunch of those, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to come up with a lot more content. Not just like that, but just a lot more content in general during the off season. I'm very much looking forward to the off-season content that's going to be coming up here shortly. Shout out to $50 Chuck for subscribing and being $26.93 on this channel. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much, man. All right, guys, so we're still in the middle of halftime. Right now, you're not missing any of the action. Let's talk a little bit more and get into the nitty-gritty of this game. What is happening?
I need to know if we have the right tools.
Oops. Apologize for that. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what is happening in this game right now between these two teams. Let's cut back over to here. This should be a lot better. So shout out to you guys. That one always makes me laugh. Thanks, Christina. Hey, look, there you go. For those of you who are looking for Christina, you found her. She's checked into the conversation. She says that one always makes her laugh. I got them for days, girl. You already know. Ladies and gentlemen, the score right now, 21-0. We are in the middle of halftime. Since we're right here hanging out, let's talk about these two teams. Take a look at this one right here. Let's take a look at Russell Wilson. That hurts, guys. If you're a Russell Wilson fan, that's frustrating to see. Russell Wilson only 4 of 10 right now. 4 of 10 in the first half. He's under 50%, 69 yards in this game. Only 1 fantasy point. That is rough. Marvin Mims Jr. is actually the lead rusher for this Broncos offense. The lead rusher for this Broncos offense is not Javonte Williams. It is Marvin Mims Jr. What? How? Like, how is that the case? Anyways, he's got 1 rushing attempt for 11 yards, and that leads the team in rushing. Jerry Jeudy, 4 targets, 1 reception, 40 yards. Only on 1 reception, hasn't caught the ball since. Cortland Sutton, 1 target, 1 reception, 23 yards. Rough game so far for him. Anyways, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Let's go ahead and just kind of slide off of the Denver Broncos for a little bit. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions because that's really where we've got most of the action coming from right now. Detroit Lions looking pretty good in this particular case. Jared Goff has completed 19 of 26. Jared Goff has completed more passes than Russell Wilson has even attempted. He's got 215 yards, 3 touchdowns on the game. Jared Goff on his arm. David Montgomery right now, 9 rushing attempts, good for 41 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 3 rushing attempts, good for 30 yards. Fantasy points-wise, Jared Goff has 26. David Montgomery has 6. Jahmyr Gibbs has 11. Amon-Ra St. Brown has 18. Sam Laporta has 13. Josh Reynolds has 6. Jameson Williams has 6. I mean, it's kind of a slaughter fest, and it kills me because I really was rooting secretly for the Denver Broncos. I want the Broncos to do well. I want the Broncos to at least keep this game competitive, right? Because those dramatic moments between two teams is really it's really captivating when you've got a really close scoreline. Or if it doesn't end up being close and the Denver Broncos end up losing like they're on pace to do right now, I would like to see one of two things happen. Either the Denver Broncos mount an amazing comeback in the second half of this game, or the Detroit Lions just blow up and put up another 45 points, and we have an outstanding score line on one side. But whatever happens, the over-under for this game is 48, and right now we are very well on pace to hit the under on this one. 48 is the total projected score between both of these teams, and right now we're sitting at 21. Halftime is just about over. Yards per play for both sides. Denver Broncos 3.1 yards per play. Detroit Lions 7.2. Passing yards 208 for the Detroit Lions, only 50 for the Denver Broncos. It's a pretty bad split. You can see that right now. A very one-sided game. Would love to see the Denver Broncos come in. I don't know what the Denver Broncos need to do in order to make that happen. Yes, I do. What needs to happen is that Russell Wilson needs to let go of the football quicker. We need to see the Denver Broncos on some quick slant routes, on some quick cuts right there, short passes underneath. Need to start targeting the tight ends a little more. Need to move the football a little more efficiently. Anyways, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are still waiting for halftime to wrap up. I'm waiting to see the players come back out onto the field. Have not seen that as of yet. We're still hanging out waiting for this to happen. Looks like some of the players are back out, and the Denver Broncos kicked off to start this football game. So the Denver Broncos will receive to start the second half. Let's see if they can find their momentum and find their rhythm here. Players are lined up. This is the end of the first half. Getting ready for the kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Detroit Lions going to kick this one back to the Denver Broncos, and second half is now underway. This will go to the back of the end zone, just shy of being right through the uprights right there, and we're going to have ourselves a 1st and 25 coming up right here. First and 10 from the 25, I should say. Okay. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I got the drive chart up for you guys. I know a lot of y'all wanted to see that drive chart. So we'll leave the drive chart up for now, and then we'll cut back when we get to the next commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, 1st and 10 coming up right here. Offset I formation. 2 wide receivers. One on the left, one on the right. This is probably going to be a running play, but it also looks like Russell Wilson is going to hand that one off. So a gain of about 3 right there on 1st and 10 from the 25. Javonte Williams picks up about 3 yards. That'll bring up a second down. Second down coming up for the Denver Broncos. Second down. Let's go. Second down and 7. Broncos get up to the 28-yard line. So the Broncos have the football. Just started the half. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me during this halftime report. We are here. We are live coming at you from San Antonio, Texas. My name is Mario Manuel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here we go. Single back formation, 2 wide receivers. 1 left, 3 to the right. Single back. There's the snap. Russell Wilson has to throw underneath quickly. Javonte Williams makes the catch, but he'll lose about 8 yards on that one. They'll be generous. Actually, I must have miscounted. It's going to be a loss of 5. And he goes down at the 23-yard line. So on 2nd down and 7, it was 2nd down and 7. That was supposed to be some kind of a screenplay right there. A play fake screenplay. And Russell Wilson dumped the football out to the left-hand side. Catch was made by Javonte Williams. So if you've got him in PPR formats, that's good for you. And that's going to be a loss of 5. So now we've got a 3rd down and 12. 3rd down and 12. Empty backfield right here. Russell Wilson takes the snap. Only 3 wide receivers moving downfield, and a deep shot, a big shot, all the way down, and a flag comes in. Pass interference. That's going to be a pass interference. Marvin Mims Jr. Anzalone's going to be flagged on that one. That's going to be an automatic first down for the Denver Broncos. First down. And thank you to whoever just subscribed to this channel. Shout out to you. We're only 6 people away, guys. Help me. Help me help you. Let's get up to 2,700. We're so close. We're so close to getting to that 2,700 mark. The officials are talking about it. 4 hats talking about it right now. There might be multiple fouls on the play. Let's see what the officials have to say. Two fouls on the play, both by the defense. Illegal contact by the defense. That penalty is declined. Pass interference. Defense, number 34. Yeah, that's Anzalone. Automatic first down. First down, Denver Broncos, and that takes them to a 1st and 10 at the Detroit Lions 33-yard line. So believe it or not, this is not the best field position that the Denver Broncos have had in this game. This is not the best field position that the Denver Broncos have had in this game. They were inside the 20 when Russell Wilson fumbled the football. Which, yes, Russell Wilson fumbled the football in the first quarter of this game. First drive of this game. 1st and 10. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This one goes forward. Samaje Perine picks up 2 yards on that one. That brings up a 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos on the Detroit Lions 31-yard line. Denver Broncos on the 31-yard line of the Detroit Lions. They're at least within field goal range, as long as they don't screw this one up. Paul says this year has been crazy in the NFL. Totally agree, dude. Totally agree. Up 21-0. It's easy to have a good time. It's been a wild year for a lot of them. Seen a lot of great games, says Paul. Here we go, 2nd down and 8. There's the snap from the 31. Russell Wilson winds up, throws, catch is made, and this time Courtland Sutton gets the football, and Courtland Sutton picks up the first down inside the 20-yard line. First down, Denver Broncos. Let's go. Denver Broncos finally moving the football, and Russ is starting to warm up. Can't say that he's cooking just yet, but I see some bubbles forming at the bottom of this pot. I see some bubbles coming up here. Good block thrown up right there on the right-hand side. And Courtland Sutton with a little stiff arm at the end of that. So we're inside the 20. We're now inside the red zone. Denver Broncos have the football at about the 17-yard line. So 17-yard line, there's the snap and the handoff. And this time Javonte Williams goes forward and gets up to about the 11. Should bring up a 2nd down and 4. So a 7-yard carry, a 6-yard carry by Javonte Williams brings up a 2nd down and 4 on the Detroit Lions 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up right here. Let's see what the Denver Broncos decide to dial up on 2nd down. 2nd down coming up right here. 2nd and 4. 11 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter of this football game. So far this drive, 3 rushes, 2 passes, 20 yards. Single back formation. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Russell Wilson throws to the end zone just over the hand of Trotman right there. Oh, my gosh. Just out of the reach of Adam Trotman. Incomplete pass on 2nd down and 4 brings up a 3rd down. So here comes a 3rd down and 4 for the Denver Broncos. Boy, oh boy, do they really need points on this drive. 7 points if they can get them, but they cannot walk away from this drive empty-handed, and they're going to need to get some stops here. So Denver Broncos, let's see what happens here. They only need 4 from the 11-yard line. 3rd down and 4, empty backfield. 3 wide receivers right, 2 on the left, 5 wide. There's the snap. Russell Wilson quickly throws underneath. The catch is made, and that brings up a 1st down by Humphrey. 1st down. We've got a 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. A 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Let's see which way they go with this one. 1st down picked up. Great job by Humphrey to make that catch. Stay in bounds. Yeah, he got pushed out of bounds after that, but here we go. 1st and goal from the 6. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Goes right up the middle. Gain of about 3. Samaje Perine on a 1st and goal from the 6. Picks up 3. That brings up a 2nd down and goal from the 3. Back from the beer run, he says, 40s in hand. Let's go. Hey, you got to tape them to your hand. You got 40s, plural, in your hand. Popular here in Mexico. Listón por la segunda mitad. M-E. Pero, I understand. No worries. Second and goal. Single back formation. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Russell Wilson getting hit from the blind side. Throws the football. Catch is made, but on the white line. A beautiful catch made up there, but no catch. Johnson was there to make the catch. He got pushed out of bounds after the hands got on there. So his feet come down on the white lines, even though he does control the football. But now we've got a third down and goal from the 3-yard line. If it were me, and it's not me, I would hand this football off. This is where you really know that you pay your running backs to do the job. Or I would scramble myself if I were Russell. But here we go, a third down and goal. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, winds up, looks left, throws left, high throw, catch is made. Is that a catch? Touchdown, Broncos! Humphrey with the catch right there. Let's go. Lil Jordan Humphrey. Lil Jordan Humphrey, that's his real name, by the way. Lil Jordan, not just Jordan. Lil Jordan Humphrey scores the touchdown right there on the left-hand side. Russell Wilson throws a rainbow. There's the catch, both of his hands on it. Does the football, let's watch this one more time. Both hands, goes down, clear touchdown. Easy. Touchdown made. No question about it. They're showing this replay over and over again. What a tight spiral thrown right there, too. I don't think that this should be they've got multiple angles. It looks like they want to take every single moment to make sure that the Denver Broncos don't get the catch on here. Shit, that actually might. This is actually going to be Cassandra, hang on, hold your horses. This actually might end up coming back. Let's see if Humphrey made the catch, because they showed a different angle. They showed about 5 different angles, and one of those 5 angles kind of looks like he used the ground to make that catch. So let's see if they actually scored right here. The score above my head typically updates before I give the actual call, and that's kind of like the all-knowing power. And so far, it hasn't changed. So let's find out what the officials say. We'll find out here soon enough. D&K Reptiles, Derek. What's going on, Derek? Says, no way Broncos pull this off. Hey, man. I've seen crazier things happen, like Bailey Zappi put up a ton of points, or Zach Wilson have the second coming. I saw your reaction there, Cassandra. Yeah, sorry. Academy Award in the future. Sorry, guys. False alarm. False alarm coming up right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're only 5 subscribers away from getting to the 2,700 mark. If you guys are out there and you haven't subscribed to this channel just yet, and you guys like what you see, hit that thumbs up button. If you love what you see, help support this channel by giving me a subscribe. That would mean the world to me. It really would. It really, really would, guys. It really means a lot. So right now we're in the middle of a commercial break. They are reviewing this to find out what is going on. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel, and I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who are watching this live stream. Whether you're watching this live stream because you're unable to catch the game on TV, or maybe you're just sick and tired of your regular corporate broadcasters, I am here to bring you every snap, every play, and every down, week in and week out, and it is support from viewers like you that keep this channel alive. It is absolutely free to help support this channel. All you have to do is like this live stream. If I've had your attention for 5 or 10 minutes, you must be liking this for something, for one reason or another. So all you got to do is hit that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. It would mean so much to me and make all of the difference. Make all of the difference in this. And the touchdown will stand, ladies and gentlemen. So, touchdown, Denver Broncos. The score is now 21-6, and they get one back, and that is just the start. Can the defense now get a stop? The defense needs to get a stop or this game is going to get out of control pretty quickly. Anyways, what I was saying before is just thank you guys so much for your support. Please just consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already done so, guys. I'm asking respectfully. I really appreciate y'all's help, and I really can't do it without you. So thank you. All right, y'all. Here's the extra point coming up for the Denver Broncos, waiting for the snap after the touchdown. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And so, extra point is good. The score is now 21 Detroit Lions. Denver Broncos have 7. We're cooking now. Detroit Lions about to get the football back. Detroit Lions about to get the football back, and since we're here and going back to a quick commercial break, we'll cut back to the regular screen. Look at that. We're only 3 away now. Thank you guys so much, man. Oh, we're so close to hitting the goal for today. 2,700 is the goal for today. Thank you, guys. All right, let's check the conversation. Let's check the chat and see what's going on with you guys here. Glenn, what's going on, dude? Huge break, turf, not grass. You know what the best thing about that is? You're saying turf, not grass. Uh-oh. Turf, not grass. Even Belichick says Dallas slower on grass. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. This is my counter argument, Glenn. Grass is better than turf because you can't smoke turf. Ah, I'm just kidding. All right, I just wanted to be funny. Ricky, what's going on? Broncos still trash. Mean-hearted. They always challenge the most hated team in the NFL, the Broncos. No way, Cassandra. The most hated team in the NFL is definitely my Dallas Cowboys. We get so much hate. The Dallas Cowboys get more hate than any team in the NFL, 100%. I mean, the number of memes that I've seen about the Dallas Cowboys and a trash can somewhere, I would need an abacus to count that. Good for you, Broncos, getting one back. Lions going to win, says Ricky. Beverly saying, good for you, Broncos. Lions going to win. What's going on, Ricky? Peace up to you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a 1st down and 10 coming up. The kick back from the Broncos over to the Detroit Lions ended up in a touchback. So the Broncos are projected to make the playoffs if they win this game. Don't speak too soon now, Ricky. Don't speak too soon. Weather in Buffalo tomorrow is going to be unseasonably warm, breezy but not windy, and the rainfall should be light. Well, let's go. There's the snap on 1st and 10. Winds up. Jared Goff throws. Catch is made. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 50-yard line. So a 25-yard gain just like that from Amon-Ra St. Brown. 1st down, Detroit Lions. Big 1st down picked up by the Detroit Lions. And I'm doing well, Ricky. I am doing very, very well. I have to disagree. I think we're hated more. Okay. We can agree to disagree. That's the beauty of this nation. This is the beauty of Football Nation, is that it's all a debate. It's all a debate. But you know what? I am going to take a post. I'm going to take a poll and see who the most hated team across the NFL is. Here we go. There's the snap from the 49-yard line across midfield already, and Jared Goff winds up and throws again. This time intended for Jamison Williams. Incomplete pass. Brings up a 2nd down. So on 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line, the Detroit Lions 49-yard line. On 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line, it's an incomplete pass. Ricky, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Let's see. We've had some other conversations that I missed over here. No, that's pretty much it. So, all right, cool. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to the action. 2nd down and 10. 9 minutes and 51 left to go in this game. Shotgun formation, waiting for the snap. Showing blitz are the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff sees that on the hard count, calls an audible. 2 seconds left on the play clock. There's the snap, fakes the throw, hands off the football, though. He hands off the football and tries to fake the throw there. Didn't really do a great job of selling it. Jahmyr Gibbs was the ball carrier on that 2nd down play. It was a 2nd down and 10, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. 3rd down coming up for the Detroit Lions. No movement really has come up, so 3rd down coming up right now. These are your fantasy football leaders scrolling by right now. Again, I know that we are in the fantasy football playoffs. These are all of your leaders. Mind you, I wrote this yesterday, so things have changed. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This goes to Jahmyr Gibbs on 3rd down and 9. And Jahmyr Gibbs picks up the 1st down. Let's go. 1st down, Jahmyr Gibbs. 1st down, Detroit Lions. 9 minutes and counting. Clock is still ticking. Only 2 subscribers away, ladies and gentlemen, from that 2,700 mark. Who wants to be the one to help me get there? Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Dudes and dudettes, I'm telling you, man, I'm only dressed fly, but I'm just like you guys. I'm just like the rest of y'all in every sense, man. There's the snap on 1st and 10. There's the handoff, and Jahmyr Gibbs finds a lot of space. Oh, a stiff arm, and he gets up to the 20, the 10, the 5. He's going almost all the way before he gets brought down. A big first down picked up by the Detroit Lions. Oh, my goodness. What a run by Jahmyr Gibbs. This dude is something special. He is fast. Guys, Jahmyr Gibbs is so fast. He may not be built like David Montgomery, but he's shifty, he's quick, he's agile. He went down at about the 4-yard line, took that football inside the 5. Let's bring up this right now for you guys to see. What a drive so far. So now we're inside of the 5. It's a 1st down and goal for the Detroit Lions. A single back formation, 3 wide receivers left, and now we got motion from Jameson Williams. There's the snap. Jahmyr Gibbs gets the handoff, and the Denver Broncos defense stops him there. Maybe a yard gain. That'll bring up a 2nd down and goal at the 3-yard line. So 2nd down, 1 more, guys. We just need 1 more subscriber. Just 1 more subscriber to cross that 2,700 line. 2nd down and goal coming up right here, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and goal. 7 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. Clock is still ticking, and we hit it. Let's go! Thank you guys so much for helping me get to that 2,700. Whoever you were, please leave your name in the comment. There's the snap on 2nd and goal. Jared Goff fakes the handoff. We're at the 3-yard line, throws to the back of the end zone. Incomplete pass intended for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Brings up a 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line. Detroit Lions right there. Guys, that is huge. Y'all have no idea how huge that is for me to get to that 2,700. Thank you guys so very, very much. Like, more than you even know, guys. Thank y'all so much. We hit it. 2701, that's the cushion that we need. And the more that we get, the merrier. But we're cooking and slowly climbing. Can you believe that at the start of this season, I had like 800? Yeah, and we're cooking now. There's the snap. Looks right. Quick throw. Catch is made. I think this time it's Sam Laporta with the touchdown. Denver! Let's go! And I can't believe I screamed out the wrong team. It's not Denver. That is the Detroit Lions, Sam Laporta, not Denver Broncos. Forget what I said. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. That's how you know that this is live. That's how you know that we're live. A touchdown. Jared Goff throws to Sam Laporta on the right-hand side. Touchdown made. Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions scored the touchdown on that play. Sam Laporta with 6 points right there. There's the snap. There's the kick. The kick is up. The extra point is good. And this is starting to get away. 28-7. 28-7. I think the New England Patriots are the most hated team. We can all watch them lose for the next 20 years. Yeah, my bad, guys. Sorry. Did not mean to say the wrong team name. Big mistake on my end. Oops. It happens. And you know what? They were. I'll give you that. The New England Patriots absolutely were the most hated team across the NFL. Hey, that was me. Congrats, bro. Hey. How do you say your name? How do you say your name? Is it I don't know. How do you say that? Can you spell that out phonetically? I'd love to say your name correctly. But shout out to you. Shout out to you. Tien Tai. Is it Steve? What's going on? 2,700 and my Steelers stink. Oh, man, that's rough. Jonathan Clark, KC, the most hated team right now. And that's where I was going with it, Jonathan. That's exactly what I was talking about. Because right now, everyone is sick and tired of watching the Kansas City Chiefs continue to win. That's why, because people hate success, and it's stupid. It's stupid. And in hindsight, that success is always coveted. That level of success is always what people want to see. Like, we now look at Tom Brady as having been the GOAT. It's Huey, Howie. I will get it right. I'll talk to you later on that one. We can figure out your name afterwards, but thank you so much for being a part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the middle of a commercial break. Detroit Lions just scored, but other pronunciation was good. But your other pronunciation was good. Okay, thank you. Jonathan, that's what I was getting at. Steve said, actually, it was Paul that said the New England Patriots were the most hated team, and that is true. They were the most hated team, but after Tom Brady left, people, that whole era obviously left with Tom Brady. The success of the New England Patriots left with Tom Brady. And now Patrick Mahomes is having that level of success, and people hate to see other people win. It's stupid. You root against it blows my mind, right? So that's the situation that the Kansas City Chiefs have found themselves in. A lot of people are sick and tired of watching the Kansas City Chiefs get to the Super Bowl. And I think people are ready for just something fresh. Still, though, we will look back at Patrick Mahomes just like we look back at Tom Brady and say that man was special. That team was special. And that's just a situation. That's the way it is. Dallas Cowboys, there it is. My mind spells better than my hand, says no me no mo. No me no mo. There's the kick, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that's what I say. The Broncos won 2 Super Bowls back-to-back, and that started the hate campaign. See? All right, Cassandra, I'm with you on that. Dallas Cowboys had a decade where we won 5, so, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers are up there too. Pittsburgh Steelers with their 6 Super Bowl rings. So basically, if your team is good or if your team has any clout whatsoever, people hate your team. That's kind of just what it is. For whatever reason, a lot of people don't really hate – Cowboys fans hate San Francisco 49ers, but I don't really hate any team. I just love good football. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a 1st and 10 coming up for the Denver Broncos on the 25-yard line after the touchback. Quick throw out to the left-hand side. Cortland Sutton makes the catch. Cortland Sutton picks up about 8 yards. That'll bring up a second down. Second down coming up, ladies and gentlemen. John Elway's 2 last season Broncos, it was pretty sweet for them. Pretty sweet for them indeed, sir. Pretty sweet for them indeed. Not to mention Peyton Manning doing his thing when he got out there. Steelers are trash. Why? Because they lost today? They did lose today. But the Steelers, I like Mike Tomlin, man. 2nd down and 2 coming up, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Single back formation. Up to the 33-yard line are the Denver Broncos. We're waiting for the snap. There it is. He hands the football off to the left. McLaughlin tries to get through the line. Let's see where they're going to mark him. They're going to mark him short of the line to gain. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1 coming up. And yes, Beverly, let's go. Let's effing go. Football Nation, let's effing go. Anyways, all right, guys, we're back to the action. I'm going to put a pause on the chat, so I'm going to take my eyes off of it. I apologize if I can't read your comments. There's the handoff. Actually, that's a quarterback sneak, and Russell Wilson will pick it up. That's going to be a 1st down for the Denver Broncos. Let's go. So Russell Wilson picks up the 1st down on the quarterback sneak. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Denver Broncos need to play mistake-free football and sling it the right way. Russell Wilson needs to figure it out right now. He's running out of time, and the Detroit Lions are killing them right now. The score is 28-7. Detroit Lions 28. Denver Broncos have 7. They still have hope. It's not over until it's over, but right now they trail by 21. It's a 3-possession game. A 2-possession game would be a lot more manageable. There's the snap. Russell Wilson's in trouble. Russell Wilson throws the football underneath. Catch is made by the tight end. He gets to the 50, the 45, the 40 before going down. And Trotman makes a big catch and a 1st down by the Denver Broncos. 1st down. Let's go. Big gain right there. Russell Wilson in deep trouble there once again. He was backpedaling. They brought the house. A blitz came in, a 6-man blitz, and Russell Wilson, with some touch, just tossed that up in the air. Green grass all day for Trotman. If he was faster, he would have had that one. But still, they get up to the 40-yard line. A 1st and 10 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Backs up. Backpedaling. Winds up. Throws. Russell Wilson to the end zone. Catch not made. So close. Oh, my goodness. Hands not strong enough to hang on to that football. It was swatted down. Lucas Kroll had that football in his hands, but I think he wasn't expecting to get that football knocked out of his hands at that moment. Russell Wilson threw a dime, guys. That was a beautiful play for Russell Wilson to just throw that football into the hands of Kroll. Incomplete pass. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. We've got motion. What is happening right now? They're waiting for them to get set. Come on, Denver. Timeout's going to be called. Timeout called. First timeout. Second timeout, excuse me. This could be a problem, too. That is the second timeout called by the Denver Broncos. Russell Wilson turned around and called the timeout himself. I guess his players, the rest of his team wasn't set. But that's going to bring up a stop of the clock. So right now we've got 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter. 2 timeouts have already been taken by the Denver Broncos, which can be a problem. Could be a problem. What am I vibrating for? Okay, giggity. Just kidding. All right, y'all. 2nd down and 10 coming up when we get back from this break. We're not technically in commercial. The screen is still on the field. And since we're still here right now, we've got a 2nd down and 10. Let's go ahead and bring up the drive chart. You can see the drive chart down below, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys are interested to watch these plays unfold, you can see them happen right here underneath. A 2nd down and 10 for the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos are still on the 40-yard line, but they are across midfield. Single back formation. Russell Wilson waiting to take the snap. Play clock down to 10. He's calling an audible. Doesn't like what he sees coming from the other side. Play clock down to 4. Still no snap. There it is. There's the handoff. Goes to Javonte Williams, and the quarterback hands that off to the running back. Javonte Williams goes nowhere on 2nd down and 10. That'll bring up a 3rd down. The handoff right up the middle. Don't know why they decided to go with that play. Literally no idea why they decided to go with that play. They're in a bad spot right now, and they need to be stopping the clock. They don't have time. Denver Broncos, with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter, that should just be 1 timeout left, but apparently that didn't go down as a timeout. Don't know what happens. Don't know what happened there. So 3rd down and 10. There's the snap. Shotgun formation. Russell Wilson has all day, winds up, throws late, catch is made though. Jerry Jeudy at the 30 gets to the 25 and out at about the 20. 1st down, Denver Broncos. I got to stop talking trash, man. The Denver Broncos ain't bad. And I knew that the Denver Broncos weren't bad. I'm also not talking trash, but I got to stop not believing in them. I keep thinking that they're going to squander these 3rd downs because they're 3rd downs and long. They're 3rd downs and full. You got 3rd down and 10. Russell Wilson, sorry, but as well as he's been playing in recent weeks, today he's just not looking very good, and you can see that on the right-hand side there of your screen. Anyways, here we go. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Detroit Lions blitz. There's the snap and a throw. Cortland Sutton finds some space. He does a little swim move, gets inside the 10, down at the 9, and we got a 1st down for the Denver Broncos. 1st and goal coming up right here. 1st and goal coming up for the Denver Broncos. 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. You need to score quickly, Denver. Make this a 2-possession game before you get into the fourth quarter, and you might still have a chance. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers right. There's the snap. There's a wind-up, a fake handoff, and a throw intended for Cortland Sutton. No flag on that play. That'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down coming up, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down. Hey, guys, thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and thank you guys so very much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Guys, we have officially launched e-commerce storefront. You can check that out underneath in the description below. If you want a discount on true, real pro NFL gear, you can see that with my link below. And check out the NFL Pro Shop and get some pretty cool stuff from there. 2nd and goal, shotgun formation, quick throw, up the middle, catch is made. I think that might be a touchdown by McLaughlin. No, they're not going to call that. They're going to say a 2nd down and goal. They're going to say 2nd down and goal. It looked like McLaughlin actually broke the plane there A big hit off the helmet. Here's the football. I think it might have. Let's see if there's a sky cam view. Guys, if it were me as the official, I would have given that a touchdown. But they're saying not enough. 3rd down and goal. Are they going to drop the flag? I would challenge this. No challenge flag. I would challenge this if I was Sean Payton, but no challenge flag. There's a shovel to the left. Javonte Williams gets in, and this time, oh, get the frick out of here. On 3rd and goal, they're saying he was short. The line judge is just trying to do everything to keep the Denver Broncos out of the end zone. That's the same line judge who said it wasn't enough the first time. Oh, come on. Again, that looks like that was a touchdown, and the line judge is just doing everything. Someone give me a booth review. This shouldn't even come down to the official. This should be a booth review, and here is Russell Wilson on 4th down. There's the handoff, and the fullback gets in there. There's no denying it this time. But still, that took time off the clock. And this time, it's going to go down as a touchdown. A flag on the play. Dude, I'm about to drop another F-bomb. I'm kind of pissed off right now because the officiating has been so bad. I think the Broncos scored not once but twice on this drive. I'm sorry, 3 times, and there's a flag. Offsides on the offense. Offsides on the offense. It's cool. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think this. Where's the offsides? Tell me. Where is the offsides? There is no offsides on that play. There is no offsides on that play. Dude, you need to fire these referees. There was no offsides on that play. And I'm not a Denver Broncos fan. I'm not a Detroit Lions fan. I'm a football fan. And that ruins this sport every time these plays get called. When just fuck. Sorry. That is so infuriating, dude. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Sean Payton's probably going to get himself ejected right now. And I would be too. Where is the offsides on this play? There's no helmet offsides. You have got to be kidding me. Offensive offsides on that play right now? I'm livid for Sean Payton. I am livid for Sean Payton. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a 4th down and goal coming up right here. 46 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Not only did the Denver Broncos score twice on that drive, 3 times on that drive, but oh my gosh. I'm not a Broncos fan. I promised you guys that. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, and they're not even in the same division as us right now. But that is so bad for the sport of football. Those calls by the officials, I cannot believe that is what this game is going to come down to. Instead of this being a 2-possession game, now it's still a 3-possession game. And this should be a 2-possession game and be a lot more competitive. But the score is now 10-28. The Denver Broncos did at least score a field goal at the end of that drive. Not like it really matters. Still, though, oh, man. All right, I'm going to try to chill out and cool my jets. But I'm frustrated, man. That's really frustrating. I cannot believe that the officials are that bad at their jobs. You guys get paid so much to just do that. And I don't know if you guys are watching this in tandem or in parallel with the actual game. Paul is saying, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. I used to hate teams, but I grew up to respect him because they were skilled at that. Okay, I see what you're saying. Anyways, all right. Right now, I'm just lit up right now, guys. I can't. My jaw is dropped right now, and I'm just trying to keep the conversation going. But realistically speaking, there were 2 plays right there where all you had to do was call a touchdown if you're the officials. And when you call a touchdown, every scoring play is reviewed anyways. But when you say that it's not a touchdown, you force the other team to actually throw in their flag and challenge it. So if you just call the touchdown on that play right there where it's this close, and by the way, even the announcers on the screen both said that both of those times they looked like touchdowns. Both of those times they looked like touchdowns. And I agree with both of those times as well. They looked like touchdowns. But no, instead of calling the touchdown and then reviewing the play as you should do and give the team the respect, you called them short. You marked them short because you can always correct it. You can always correct it if you call a touchdown and you were wrong. But instead, not only do you get the 2 touchdown calls wrong, you also get the 3rd call wrong with the offsides, the offensive offsides, dude. I'll tell you where you can shove that call. So far up that you're going to have yellow flags coming out of your mouth. That is, for the Denver Broncos, this is a very apt analogy. That was horseshit. Terrible call. There's the kick back to the Detroit Lions. That's going to take a bounce in the back of the end zone, and we're going to start this drive on the 25-yard line. So, Detroit Lions going to start this drive on the 25-yard line. And they're talking about it right now. Javonte Williams. That should have been a touchdown right there. I cannot believe that they called that, guys. I legitimately cannot believe Derek saying officials being paid by someone on the other side. Yeah, possibly. There's the snap. There's the handoff on the right-hand side. And this time, David Montgomery picks up about 7. On 1st and 10 from the 25, David Montgomery picks up 7 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Detroit Lions. Paul checking in right now saying, we all not watched the earlier games. Either this is a great disappointment or par for the course. Fair enough. I like that analogy. Yes, Beverly, really. Still, think we're the most hated team, and this happens in the game against the Bills too. Just blows my mind. I mean, when the I hope that these referees also get suspended. I legitimately do. I think referees, if they don't get suspended, they should be fined for making such terrible calls that affect the game in such negative ways. And it's beyond just this one particular game. It is the entire sport of football that is now going to be scrutinized because of the officials. And instead of talking about, by the way, we're at a commercial break on 2nd down and 3. We've got a commercial break right now. When we get back from this commercial break, the Detroit Lions have the football on their own 32-yard line. We'll have a 2nd down and 3 after the 7-yard run by David Montgomery. But, oh, man, it looks bad for the sport, guys. It just makes, instead of talking about a touchdown, a hard-fought drive by the Denver Broncos, and talking about the actual football game, now we're talking about the referees, and that is the last thing that the NFL should want in this situation. I'm going to stop talking about it because I don't want to talk about the referees, but just know that right now I'm fuming. Like, if I take my headphones off, you might see the steam come out of my ears. Like, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. Right now, the Detroit Lions are leading 28-10. This score easily could have been a 2-possession game. It could have been 28-14. The clock has stopped, and we've gone to a commercial break because that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Right now, we are in the 3rd quarter, getting ready to go into the 4th quarter. So this is the break between quarters. And apparently this break is being brought to you by Progressive, according to what I see on my TV. So many commercials for insurance right now. I mean, if I had $1 for every insurance commercial, we'd be pretty good right now. I'd feel pretty loaded. Trying to get loaded at this point. This is crazy. Blows my mind, ladies and gentlemen. Just absolutely blows my mind. All right, y'all. Are any of you guys doing DraftKings right now? Are any of y'all doing DraftKings? Just curious. I just want to know if y'all are doing it. Because I did a couple of lineups. I don't know how I feel about them. I did a couple of lineups right now, and I did have Amon-Ross St. Brown as my team captain, but Sam Laporta is really doing his thing. I also put Jared Goff in there because, you know, if you put 2 receivers to be in your lineups, you should probably put in the quarterback as well because he's going to also have a pretty good day. Anyways, the score is still 28-10. We got a sky view once again, sky view of Ford Field. Russell Wilson on the sideline. You can see him pretty upset right now. A second down and 3 coming up right here from the 32-yard line, shotgun formation. There's the snap. Winds up, actually decides to step away. Then he winds up, and then he throws, and the catch is made by Jameson Williams. First down catch by the Detroit Lions. First down, Detroit. Hey, if you're a Detroit Lions fan, you guys don't care which way that went. They could have scored. They could have not scored. It wouldn't have made a difference for you guys. So if you're a Detroit Lions fan, you guys actually truly got lucky on that last break by the Denver Broncos. Getting kneecapped, honestly, is what it felt like. Denver Broncos got kneecapped by the referees on that one. Here we go. That's a first down. That brings us up to the 41-yard line. Single back formation. Handoff this time. David Montgomery picks up about 5 yards. That'll bring up a second down. Second down coming up. They're going to give him 4. Second down and 6 coming up to the 50-yard line. Hey, guys, if y'all are out there and you guys are just checking out this channel for the first time, give me a thumbs up, man. I have no idea what we're sitting at as far as likes on this video. I could take a quick look. We're going to refresh this page just to verify. But right now we got 85. Let's see if that's actually right. If we're still sitting at 85 or if we got over 100 on those thumbs up. 101. Let's go. 101 thumbs up. Can we get to 150? Wishful thinking. There's the snap. Is that the snap? I don't know. Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. So I couldn't even call that play. I never want to watch another game on NFL Network again because this is so many times that the NFL Network has been doing this. Pretty frustrating. You're missing plays. Even me, right? If I was sitting on my couch at home not doing this right now, I would be missing plays because the NFL Network is more interested in showing commercials than actually showing football. And the referees are more interested in I don't know what, and it's just whatever. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're good. First down, apparently a first down for the Detroit Lions, which I could not get to see. There's the snap out of the single back, a wind up and a throw to the left-hand side. One-handed catch attempt. There's the flag for pass interference that comes in. Joshua Reynolds attempting to make the catch with his left hand, cannot actually corral the football in. It looked like he almost got it, though. Pass interference on the defense. Once again, another penalty against the Broncos. Pass interference, automatic first down. First down for the Detroit Lions. 1st and 10 coming up from the 25-yard line. So that was made at the 25-yard line. Pass interference made at the 25-yard line. I sincerely hope that one of these referees gets fired or suspended. Carolyn, what's going on? I finally joined in. Thank you so much, Jay Harris. What did the Broncos do to piss off Goodell? There's the snap, the handoff on the left-hand side, and a big gain right there. David Montgomery gets inside the 15-yard line. A 12, 13-yard carry for David Montgomery. First down for the Detroit Lions. First down for the Detroit Lions. Thanks for your natural reactions. You really make me feel like I'm watching the game. Thank you so much for your kind words, Lisa. Appreciate you. Unbelievable game for sure, y'all. Jerry Jeudy was in the end zone, caught the ball, and it was clear PI, pulled his jersey and all. I mean, this is honestly pretty crazy. Anyways, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. An I formation, a toss out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs goes around the left-hand side. Jahmyr Gibbs tucks his helmet in, and Jahmyr Gibbs gets in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. The score is now 34-10. Man, this is definitely, that's definitely frustrating. Something tells me, and I could be completely wrong, guys. I could be completely wrong, but something tells me that if the Denver Broncos would have scored a touchdown on the last drive, it would have fired up their defense to get a stop right there. I just don't know. So the two of you guys who just subscribed to get us up to 2707, thank y'all so much for checking in. Thank y'all so much for the love and the support, guys. Thank you so much. Cheers. All right. We've got 12 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. 12 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in this football game. Sitting at just above 100 likes on this live stream. Thank y'all so much for helping me get to that number right there. Can we get to that 150 mark? I cannot do it without you guys. I cannot do it without you guys. I would hit that thumbs up button 1,000 times for myself, but that's kind of a weird thing. I shouldn't have even said. Why did I say that? That's a weird thing to even say. Ladies and gentlemen, after the score by the Detroit Lions, the score is now 35-10. Extra point was good. The score is 35-10. Detroit Lions are going to kick this football back to the Denver Broncos. And now, more than ever, Richard was the man. Richard Rodriguez, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button, dude. Thank you so much. And Jonathan, congrats on 2,700 subs, dude. Thanks, man. We hit that 2.7K. Let's see where we get tomorrow with the Dallas Cowboys squad up in the house, man. Dallas Cowboys up in the house. By the way, I've got a brand new backdrop for you guys. I got a brand new backdrop. It's not going to look like this for tomorrow's game. It's going to look a little different, and I'm really ready to show you guys what that looks like. Not going to show you tonight. You're just going to have to check in tomorrow to Football Nation to see that. And I'm going to probably roll with this maybe for the rest of the season as far as Dallas Cowboys games go. But, yeah, I developed a new nice little backdrop. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Anyways, right now we are in a commercial break. And for those of you doing DraftKings, here's a quick little video for you guys as well. Hey, you in the Cowboys jersey. Welcome to DraftKings. Are you ready to lose all of your money to a terrible gambling addiction? What? Our platform is designed to keep you hooked so that you spend countless hours chasing your money, but the truth is, you'll never win. Okay, that sounds like a trap. Oh, it absolutely is. See, you might think that because you understand the sport of football, that you actually have a chance of winning, but the reality is that only 1% of players really win all of the money. Well, that's pretty discouraging. Oh, don't worry. See, financial loss is just a part of the game. We advertise large winnings, but the truth is that the only player that actually wins every time is the house. Is that legal? You see, we operate in a gray area, dancing on the edge of legality. But hey, who needs regulations when you've got all of that gambling fun? Am I right? Wait, what? So what do you say? Go ahead and pull out your credit card and type in that number right here. You know you want to. You know what? I do. I do want to. All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Thanks for putting up with my my silly skits on the side while we wait to get back to the action. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the kick back. Detroit Lions giving this football back to the Denver Broncos. Football is going to bounce in the back of the end zone, and that's going to end up being a touchback. The Denver Broncos are going to start this drive from the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Denver Broncos can do here. Can they push forward and actually get it? Let's see what they want to do if the Denver Broncos can actually move the football. We're going to pull up the drive chart. You guys can check out this drive chart with me. You made me blush, says Steve. How did I do that, Steve? Please enlighten me. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Touchback right there. Steve Reedy. Steve, you made me smile in a sober moment. Salute. Oh, you guys, you ain't even talking to me. There's the snap on 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Russell Wilson steps up through the pocket, tries to scramble, picks up a yard, goes down. I thought you were talking to me, Steve. Cassandra and Steve, look at that. I'm making matches right now. I love it. I'm matching. I'm making matches. Great commercial, says Jay Harris. Thanks, dude. Here we go. 11:45 left to go in this football game. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Russell Wilson looks left, looks right, throws right. Catch is made. Looks like that's Kroll. Kroll making the catch. That's going to go down as a first down. First down for the Denver Broncos. First down for the Denver Broncos. Lucas Kroll with the catch. Lucas Kroll, first down. Russell Wilson, only 175 yards right now. Lucas Kroll has one reception, good for 18. Winds up, throws, football hits the ground. Russell Wilson had that football batted to the ground. Anzalone slamming that one, spiking it to the ground. Let's go. So that'll bring up a second down. Second down and 10 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Second down and 10. Broncos on their own 44-yard line, so it's not like they're in a terrible field position. But points-wise, they're still in a terrible position. and the referees did not help at all. Now, I will say this. That might just be one particular drive where they only got away with 3 points instead of the full 7 points, but it's not going to come down to one drive. This is obviously a very one-sided game. The Detroit Lions have just been doing better. Shotgun formation. Russell Wilson winds up and throws the football as he gets hit. Pass intended for Jerry Jeudy. Gets to Jerry Jeudy, but no, the catch is not made. Incomplete pass on second down. Brings up a 3rd and 10. 3rd down and 10 coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Denver Broncos still have the football on the 44-yard line. Russell Wilson got hit on the release. Perfectly timed like that. He took that hit. Tough spot. 99.9% win right there. 99.9% win percentage here for the Detroit Lions. There's the snap, shotgun formation, 3rd and 10, 11 minutes left on the clock. Deep shot intended for Marvin Mims Jr. Oh my goodness, he makes the catch inside the 25-yard line from the 44. First down for the Denver Broncos. It may not be enough to win this game, but we still get to see some amazing plays right here. Great job. No defensive pass interference, which incredible. Ooh, I don't think 2 feet got down. They're going to count that incomplete. That should be incomplete. Yeah. Once again, guys, jumping the gun on these calls. My apologies. That was a throw. The catch was made by Marvin Mims Jr., but the second foot does not find its way in bounds. And so I'm losing my voice. So let's drink some water before I lose it completely and I can't finish the rest of this stream. 4th down and 10 coming up. 4th down, punt team is going to come out. They're going to kick this back to the Detroit Lions, and we already know that the Detroit Lions are going to run this football like no other. They're going to run this football all day. All right, a 4th down and 10 coming up. A 4th down and 10 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Punt team comes out. They trail by 25. There's the snap. There's the kick. It's a 4-possession game right now. Signaled a fair catch. Oh, and after the fair catch was signaled, there's the flag. And players pushing each other around right now. Everybody tussling, fighting. Lots of scrappiness happening right now. Nobody wants to get ejected right now. No point for that. Khalif Raymond upset that he got hit after he signaled the fair catch. That's going to go down as an unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct. This could result in an ejection, but let's see. Signaled a fair catch. Hit came in super late. Thumper, what's going on? You sure that's water and not vodka, dude? If I was drinking vodka right now, I swear to drunk I'm not God. No. Yeah, definitely not vodka for sure. I wish I had smell-o-vision, but yeah, this is definitely just water in my Stanley. Definitely just water in my Stanley. That's all we're drinking right here in this one. The other cocktail or concoction that I have is a Voodoo Ranger. That's what I had in my mug earlier. We got Voodoo Ranger IPA, juicy IPA. It's okay. It's all right. I actually don't really love New Belgium. I think the only one that I really like from New Belgium is their Blue Moon. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that kick was signaled a fair catch at about the 13-yard line. This ends up, after the hit, that unnecessary hit, ends up bringing them up to the Detroit Lions have the football now at the 23-yard line instead. So we go back to a commercial break, less than 11 minutes left to go. Steve saying we have to laugh because this game is a wrap. Throw to Sutton. I need fantasy points. That's what I'm talking about, dude. If anything, we're now just here for the fantasy points. We're now just here for the fantasy football score. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. If you like what you see, if you guys are enjoying this content, hit that thumbs up. Man, a subscribe goes so very, very far. Other channels out there, guys, depending on who you're watching, they will either not give you every snap, every play, and every down. They will not be as enthusiastic. They will ask you for money all the time, and I don't do that. So if you guys like the content that you're watching, if you guys like what you see, I will, on the other hand, though, ask you guys to subscribe. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey. As you can see, scrolling by right now, I am pushing, trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. If I can reach to that 10,000 subscriber mark, if I can get to that 5 figure right there, if I can get to 5 figures in subscribers, I might legitimately consider and contemplate leaving my job to do this full time, but I cannot do it without support from viewers like you guys. So thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. This game stole the orange and blue glory. The orange and blue glory, she says. Never heard that before. Cassandra Ferguson, appreciate you being here, though, girl. Appreciate you so very, very much. Steve Reedy, shout out to you, my friend. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and watching this live stream. Right now, we are in the middle of a commercial break, and if you guys had a chance to watch earlier, the other games, maybe you did, there's that SpongeBob painting that's being all kinds of... Hey, Kimbro! What's going on, Kimbro Nader? Look at that. Hey, Isaiah was asking about you, Kimbro. Isaiah was actually asking about you. He was saying, hey, man, is he going to be live streaming today? Let's see. Steph comes in saying, shaking my head, had trouble with my FUBU tonight. Found you, and there's no looking back. You are fantastic. Thank you, Steph. Shout out, dude. Okay, keep calling these plays. As you see it happen, it adds the suspense. It's like being at the bar. Easy Lions saying, great pitch. I'll throw a sub your way. Thanks, dude. Here we go, guys. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So we're back to the action right now. We got a single back formation from the 23-yard line. Jared Goff takes the snap, fakes the handoff, steps up into the pocket, winds up, throws. Intended for Sam Laporta, but a bad throw in the end brings up a second down. Second down and 10 coming up right here. Good live, even better chat. I'll be here for the Cowboys game too. Let's effing go, Cassandra. That's what I love to hear. Second down and 10 coming up right now, ladies and gentlemen. We got a second down coming up right here. Scored in each of the last 5 possessions, 3 punts in the 3 first possessions. So they've scored 5 times already. Here we go. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. There's the handoff put right into the belly of Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. You see the referee doing this motion. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, means keeps the clock going. So the clock keeps rolling. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Jahmyr Gibbs will actually lose 2 yards on that second down play. We've now got a 3rd down and 11. 3rd down coming up right here. Detroit Lions have the football. Detroit Lions on their own 22-yard line. On his own 22-yard line. I was talking to my kids through drive-through Christmas lights. I'll be on for Cowboys tomorrow. Nice, dude. We'll both be live for that game. Shout out to Kimbro for hanging out and checking out this channel right now. Play clock down to 2, 3rd down and 11 from the 22-yard line. Jared Goff gets tagged, and Jared Goff gets bagged. Jared Goff goes down. The sack is credited to the Denver Broncos defense. That's going to be a bag by Cooper, who gets in there to make the stop. Good stop by Cooper. Brings up a 4th down for the Detroit Lions, and here comes the punt team. 4th down coming up for the Detroit Lions, and here comes the punt team. First-time subscriber, awesome job, says Steve. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm just watching this for the enjoyment. Sometimes, man, that's all it is. Football brings joy to our lives. That's why we're all here watching this live stream. We're all here watching football or trying to watch football and just enjoying the spirit of the game. There's the punt, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take a friendly Detroit Lions bounce, and this will be stopped right now at about the 38-yard line. So not a huge punt from the Detroit Lions, but we've got a 1st down and 10 now coming up for the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos are going to have the football now on the 38-yard line. So what is going on, guys? Thank y'all so much. We are back to a commercial break because of the punt from the Detroit Lions over the Denver Broncos. And we're just hanging out, man. Right now, we've got commercials on TV. When we get back, we'll have a 1st down and 10. A 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. My name is Mario Manuel. Whatever your reasons are for watching this live stream. Maybe you're just bored. Maybe you guys are hanging out. Maybe you guys love what you see. Whatever you guys are doing, thank you guys so much for being here, man. I really, truly appreciate it. Tomorrow's game, guys, we've got 2 games that are coming up, and you can see those on my channel. I will be covering the Sunday game, Dallas Cowboys, Buffalo Bills, and then the Battle of the Birds on Monday. It's going to be an Alfred Hitchcock movie right here. But we got a Battle of the Birds right here with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. That should be a really fun game too. Both of those teams inside of the Instagram top 10 most followed teams in the NFL, believe it or not. So yeah, pretty interesting. But how good, aside from this game, guys, how good has Dak Prescott been? I mean, my goodness, this dude has been on fire. On fire. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a commercial break. You are not missing any of the action. Not that there's a whole lot of action to be had, but the Denver Broncos do have the football. Let's see if they can actually keep this one going up. I just hyped you up all over Facebook. Can't help myself. This has been such a fun night. Steph, thank you, dude. Thank you so much, Steph. I really appreciate that. Hey, man. And to those of you who are out there who, if that's your kind of thing, man, is to share, please share. I cannot stress that enough. Share this with your friends. Share this with your buddies. Anybody who may not have the chance to watch the game for whatever reason, thank you guys so much for watching this one. And who do you think will win, the Seahawks or the Eagles? I know who will. Well, I don't know who will win. I know who needs to win more, and that is the Seattle Seahawks. And when you put a team against their backs, up against the wall like that, they're dangerous. Here we go, shotgun formation from the 38-yard line. There's the snap. Russell Wilson takes it. Russell Wilson steps up, throws underneath. Catch made by Samaje Perine. Perine goes forward. He picks up a first down. First down for the Denver Broncos. And Carolyn saying, I hope Dak takes us all the way, girl. I hope so too. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Mario and Christina. My team lost, but this was fun. Salute to you. Cheers so much. 10,000 times better than Buck. Keep it going, man. You got the gift. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Aaron. Here we go. Empty backfield. There's the snap. 3 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. There's a catch made. Jerry Jeudy gets forward. First down. And inside the 36-yard line, down at the 36-yard line, Denver Broncos pick up the first down. And uh-oh. Okay, he gets up. Jerry Jeudy was down for a second. Slow to get up. But he does get up. The officials did stop the clock and call an official's timeout. Look at that. Fly, Eagles, fly, says Jonathan. And you'd be surprised how many Eagles fans this room really has. If I looked at my demographics, and the 2 places are obviously Dallas, Texas, the rest of Texas. But Philadelphia comes in at a very close number 2. So Eagles fans, shout out to you guys for hanging out and watching this with me. 1st and 10 after that big first down. Russell Wilson over 200 yards now. Empty backfield, garbage time coming up right here. So 8 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. A 1st and 10 from the 36. There's the snap. Russell Wilson backs up, winds up, steps forward. Catch made. Cortland Sutton. First down, Denver Broncos. First down made by the Denver Broncos. That'll bring up a 1st and 10. A catch made at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up from the 22. Shotgun formation. Marvin Mims, the man in motion. Waiting for the snap is Russell Wilson. There's the snap. Wilson looks left, throws left. Catch not made on the left-hand side. Hits the hands of Humphrey. Incomplete pass. 2nd down. 2nd down coming up for the Denver Broncos. And thank you. This is, what would I call this? A grape-colored kind of wine-colored suit? Wine colored? Would you believe me if I said I wasn't wearing pants? I am. I swear to God, I'm wearing pants. I can back up. I'll show you. I'm wearing pants. They don't match with the suit, but I am wearing pants. Anyways, 22-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Empty backfield, 5 wide. So we've got 2 wide receivers left and 3 to the right, which is why we call it 5 wide. Play clock down to 2, takes the snap. Russell Wilson wheeling out, throws the football, catch is made. Football let go at the end of it. Humphreys picks up some good yardage on 2nd and 10. That'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down coming up for the Denver Broncos. And it looks like we might have an injured Lion out there. Not enough for a 1st down. He tried to stretch and reach right there. He goes down. It's going to be 3rd down in inches is really where it should be. So that should be a 3rd and inches, but once again, the officials are pushing the Denver Broncos back further than where they really are. It's called Burgundy. Ron Burgundy. Thank you, Christina. I'd call it Burgundy, is what she says. Thank you. I don't know. I think it's wine. I don't know. Okay, Burgundy is fine. If you like Burgundy, I like Burgundy. But Dorsey looks like the man who was injured. He comes off the field, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, no action happening. We are midway through this 4th quarter, 7.5 minutes left to go. Robert Coley saying the Eagles just had to change teams because the Lions and the Broncos would stomp on the Eagles' tail feathers. I mean, pluck them. Well, let's see what happens. There we go on 3rd and 2 is what they're saying. Russell Wilson goes forward. Russell Wilson is not going to get – they're just going to stop the Broncos every time that it's close. They're just not going to give them the first down. And so no first down. Now we've got a 4th down and inches. 4th and inches. Let's see what the Broncos do on this one. This time it's the right call. So 4th and 1. Shotgun formation on 4th down. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This one goes to Pirine, who breaks a tackle, gets inside the 5, and goes down at the 1. Goes down at the 1-yard line. First down brought up by the Denver Broncos. First down. And we've got a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line coming up right here after that. There's the snap. Russell Wilson goes in. Are they going to give it to him? They are. Good job, officials. Finally calling a touchdown. They're going to say touchdown, Denver Broncos. Touchdown, Denver Broncos. But let's see if this one actually stays or if they're going to overcall this one. They ain't got the rush push, the tush push. Let's go, Mario, says Robert Coley. Guys, I apologize that I'm starting to lose my voice. That's what happens literally on every single stream because of how excited I get, because of just how hyped up I get. Potato, potato, Burgundy is wine, a.k.a. vino. Everyone wins except the Eagles. The Seahawks take this one next. I don't know. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, with 6.5 minutes left to go in this 4th quarter, Cowboys versus Bills must watch. There's the kick up in the air. Touchdown. I'm sorry, extra point is good. The score is now 17-35. It's an 18-point ball game still, so still a 3-possession game. There's not a 9-point play in football, so unless they get a safety here, and then it's a 2-possession game. But even then, they're already running out of time. So Dak and Lamb versus Allen and Diggs, cannot wait. And not even just that. I'm looking to see Stephon Diggs. I'm looking to see Stephon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore go back-to-back right now. And I'm also hopefully trying to see Deron Bland go up against Gabe Davis and get a couple of picks in this game as well. Yes, touchdown, Jonathan. Touchdown, Broncos. Thanks for checking in, my friend. They're trying to cover the point spread. The point spread, yeah, I guess so. That must be what they're trying to do. But right now, yeah, Denver, I'm so used to seeing Russell with the Seahawks. It is definitely an adjustment. Geno Smith has been pretty good for the Seahawks. Oh, man. I need to do something different with my voice because 3 hours of yelling back and forth. And also, I hope that you guys aren't just hearing me yell all the time. I hope that I give you a pretty good balance between highs and lows because it should go like this, right? It can't be rise, 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 rise because at some point there's nowhere else to go. And then I can't maintain that high level of screaming all the time. And sometimes it's just annoying to hear someone yelling all the time too. Doesn't matter how exciting you're trying to make the game. Sometimes it's just not an appropriate thing to do. Anyways, what do you guys think about my hat? You like this one? Let's go. Football Nation. That's it right there. We got the Football Nation swag. Thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me during this one. This is actually, I don't know why I put this on. This is actually my gym hat. So again, this is the swag that we've got right now. You can see it at the bottom. It says Football Nation. Let's FN go. Super stoked about the hat. We've got jerseys. We've got hoodies, I've got pants, I've got shirts, I've got backpacks, I've got gym bags, I've got mugs, I've got whatever you guys want. And this is not the only design that we have. My spread shop has quite a few, including really funny stuff for your fantasy football leagues in case someone has had a rough season and they ended up in last place. Thank you, Carolyn. So yeah, pretty cool. Got some fun stuff, an official partnership with the NFL Pro Shop. You can see that in the links below as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back from this commercial break. 6 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this football game. Detroit Lions. Denver Broncos look like they're going to try an onside kick right here. So there's the onside kick. It is recovered by the Detroit Lions. And with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go, the onside kick does not go very far. And yes, plenty of merch, Cassandra. Lots of really fun stuff. Working on building the design. Unfortunately, because I have to work all day, every day, 5 days a week, it's really hard to... What's your takes from the game tonight besides the short calls? Oh, man, those calls were terrible, though, Easy Lions. My take from this game... And thank you for asking. That's a really good question, actually. And no one's ever asked me that on this channel. My take from this game right now, it's not over just yet. So let's call this play, and then when we go to a commercial break, I'll answer that for you easy. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. There's a snap and a handoff. This looks like it went to David Montgomery, who gets a gain of about 1 right there. They might give him 2. 2nd down and 8 coming up from the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Detroit Lions. They're going to keep the football on the ground. My take from this game is that the Denver Broncos, there were question marks about them coming into this game, and this only solidified those question marks. Detroit Lions, coming into this game, they've only really beaten one team with the winning record. That's the other coin, the other side of this coin right here. We got a 2nd down and 8. 42-yard line, single back formation. There's the snap, fakes the handoff. Jared Goff quickly sidearm throws. Amon-Ra St. Brown throws up a stiff arm, and he picks up the 1st down. 1st down for the Detroit Lions. So 1st down for the Detroit Lions. That takes up a 1st and 10 up to the 32. Detroit Lions up to the 32-yard line, so they're going to maybe punch in another one. And thank you, Steve Reedy. Appreciate that, my friend. Okay. So Easy asked what my takeaway from this game is. I can't believe, aside from the short calls, that is the most egregious one right there. Jared Goff is inconsistent, but Jared Goff can really play football. I saw that. Denver Broncos, they're missing another piece. They've done a lot better. Instead of Nathaniel Hackett, Sean Payton has done a great job of keeping the team alive. 1st and 10, handoff to the running back on this one. On 1st and 10, single back formation. David Montgomery runs forward, picks up about 5 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. Up to the Denver Broncos, 27-yard line. Detroit Lions still have the football. They are up by quite a bit right now, up by 18. And they're going to keep controlling this clock. That's really all they're doing, keeping the football on the ground. A very nice win for Dan Campbell over his mentor and Sean Payton right there. So for those of you who just didn't know, Dan Campbell actually used to be a tight end in the National Football League. He was the tight end for the New Orleans Saints when Sean Payton was the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. And after that, he picked up a coaching job with the New Orleans Saints, and he was mentored by Sean Payton. I've said that a few times tonight, but for those of you who are just checking in, just wanted to throw that out there. That's a really big question, Easy. I appreciate that. When you actually got me thinking on what my takeaway is. There's the snap. We've got motion in the backfield. There's a throw to Jahmyr Gibbs on the left-hand side. Gibbs goes forward. He picks up the 1st down, gets inside the 20, and a 1st down picked up by the Detroit Lions. Another 1st down, and now we're inside the red zone. The clock is continuing to tick. Has not stopped. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. We're winding, and we're cooking right now. I guess they count even like 3-3 records are counted as not running records but not losing record. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? It's not technically a winning record, but it's also not technically a losing record. And, yeah, so it looked like feeding Jameson Williams really opened up the stout Denver's defense. Felt like Miami was not as powerful. That's a good takeaway as well. Yeah, and they have been feeding Jameson Williams and moving the football around. Jared Goff throwing to Sam Laporta, finding Sam Laporta a few times tonight as well. I mean, the way that the game is broken down, the way that this is actually like washed out, Jared Goff has spread the football quite a bit. Amon-Ra St. Brown got 9 targets. Jameson Williams got 7 targets. Sam Laporta got 5 targets. Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, both of those guys have double-digit carries. So definitely a team effort in this one. Single back formation from the 18-yard line. There's the snap. There's the handoff. David Montgomery picks up about a yard, maybe 2. That'll bring up a second down. The clock will continue to tick. How are we adding more time to this? What is going on? I feel like this is the 3rd time I've said that we've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. But we've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. So count it 5 times. Clock is ticking. What happened was the Denver Broncos called their last timeout. So one more, and then we'll have the 2-minute warning. This is basically it. Sean Payton, 7-6. Detroit Lions, 9-4. It's going to be 10-4 for the Detroit Lions. Denver Broncos are going to go down to 7-7. So this is the second team that the Detroit Lions are going to beat with a winning record. But the the fun thing is that after winning against this team, that team will no longer have a winning record, technically speaking. Same thing that happened with the Dallas Cowboys. So what needs to happen for the Detroit Lions? Well, let's get this fact right. Detroit Lions fans, I know you guys are out there. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Right now, you guys are playing the Denver Broncos. Sunday, next week, y'all got to go play the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings put up 24 points. They just lost to Jake Browning. That should be a win for you guys. Division rival. That's a division matchup, NFC North. 3rd down and 7 from the 15-yard line. Shotgun formation. Jared Goff takes the snap and hands that off to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs runs forward, gets up to about the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain for the rookie running back. Picks up 5. Not enough for the first down. That brings up a 4th down and about 2. All right, y'all. So Detroit Lions have the football. We got a 4th down and 2 coming up right here. This should be one more play, probably just end up being a field goal. I say that, but let's be real about this. If anybody goes for it on 4th down, it's Dan Campbell. He loves to go for it on 4th down, especially when you're on the 10-yard line and especially when it's a 2-yard situation. So he'll probably call a timeout right here when it gets down to 1 or double zeros. So let's see. Once they get a first down, this is going to be the end of the game. So if the Detroit Lions get a first down, that will be the end of the game. This will be an early night for us. Anyways, Detroit Lions, after today, you Detroit Lions fans, y'all got to play Minnesota at Minnesota. And guess what, baby? You coming to Dallas in Week 17, and y'all got to play us and the Dallas Cowboys Week 17 on December 30th. You guys have a Christmas Eve game. Then you've got a December 30th game. And then the final game of the season for y'all is Sunday, January 7th. That'll be the final game of the season, and then we go into the postseason. And that schedule's not made just yet, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't know how this is going to wash out. But I'm so stoked for it. Hey, guys, if y'all are out there and you haven't subscribed to this channel just yet, you know what to do. 4th and 2, Jared Goff has all day to wind up and throw, and the touchdown pass is made. Sam Laporta, touchdown. A hat trick for number 87. Sam Laporta with not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns in the game, and the Denver Broncos are going to lose this game big time. Detroit Lions, touchdown. 41 points on the board for the Detroit Lions right now. Wow. 42 points coming up here in just a second. The extra point is going to be good, but my goodness. What a move. Apologize for the voice cracking and voice breaking. Got to figure out a different way. There's the snap. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good, ladies and gentlemen. And the score is now 42-17. This game is done. Iced. Iced, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not technically done. So we're going to hang out until the end of this game. We always hang out until the final whistle. Stafford was 1 man on 53-man roster. I know, man. But Jared Goff looks really good right now. Forget Stafford. Oh, man. Woo. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. Ferguson, good night. She says good night. Thanks, Cassandra. Appreciate you. Stafford gets wide receivers. I mean, I'm curious to see if you fired up Jared Goff and you fired up Sam Laporta, you're definitely winning in your DraftKings right now, for sure. Like 100%. And I'm definitely not winning anything. Oh, I'm winning $2, but I put in $3, so that doesn't really help. First place, winning $2,500. Right now, Jared Goff is up there. Let's see, Jahmyr Gibbs has multiple touchdowns. Sam Laporta. Yeah, I made the wrong choices. You know, sometimes it is what it is. It just is what it is. Anyways, there's the kick back to the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos are going to get the football. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we are in the middle of the final moments of this game. Final moments of this game. What does Singer's revamp Mike? It's not even that, man. It's just the issue for me is how loud I speak. And I could probably tone it down, right? I could probably bring it down. But I come from a theater background, and I'm projecting to the back of the room. I'm projecting to all the way from here to Mexico. There's the snap. There's the handoff on 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. That's going to go forward. They're just going to keep handing this football off, too. This will take us to the 2-minute warning, and we'll go to a quick commercial break. We will go to a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Reminiscence of, what is he saying, the Blues Brothers? Bum, bum, bum. That's not the Blues Brothers. I don't know. Reminiscent of the Blues Brothers. Well, I'll take that as a compliment because everyone's heard that name. All I want for Christmas is a Super Bowl. I hope you're a Cowboys fan because I agree. All I want for Christmas is a Super Bowl. Jonathan, Jay Harris, Kimbro, No Me No Mo, Cassandra, Easy, Steph. Guys, thank y'all so much for keeping this conversation alive. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to each and every one of you guys who are out here. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream for me. Christina, Aaron, all of you guys. I'm trying to go through these comments and shout out to everybody who's out there. 2nd down and 6. Thumper, welcome. And, of course, I know you were in here earlier. So there's the snap and a handoff on 2nd and 6. Javonte Williams gets a carry. Javonte Williams gets up to the 32-yard line. Big gain for Javonte Williams right there. Ladies and gentlemen, D&K Reptiles. Derek, what's going on? Derek, Paul, thank y'all so much. Lisa, I saw you earlier in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the Dominican in you. Ya tu sabes, muchacha. We got to scream so loud. That's funny that you say that. That actually brings a genuine smile to my face because we're known for doing that. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. There's the snap and the handoff to the right-hand side. A short gain by Samaje Perine brings up a 2nd down and 10. They're going to keep this one on the ground. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go. Probably going to get one more playoff, and this will end up being the final score, ladies and gentlemen. 4-0 this weekend. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. The game is not technically over. We've got 60 seconds left to go. But this is the final score of the game, without a doubt. The Denver Broncos will fall to the Detroit Lions, 17 Denver, 42 Detroit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. Here's the final play on a toss to the right-hand side. That's going to go for a 1st down. It's still a 1st down for the Denver Broncos. Samaje Perine with the carry. And that should be the end of it. I don't see the Denver Broncos getting off another play on this one. I don't see any reason to. As soon as Sean Payton comes out onto the field, that'll be the end of it. I really hope that you guys come out here and watch this live stream tomorrow. Players taking the field. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Almost had to come back. Referees definitely doused that fire quickly. Does not matter. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, not a week from now, not a couple days from now, tomorrow, Dallas Cowboys are taking on the Buffalo Bills. Come check out my channel 30 minutes before kickoff. Check out my channel 30 minutes before kickoff. Easy, you are very welcome. Jay Harris, you are very welcome. To each and every one of you guys, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I got to get ready for tomorrow's content, so unfortunately I can't hang out with you guys for the rest of the night, but I really, truly, genuinely, really appreciate you guys. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. It has been an absolute pleasure. Again, my name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. Let's effing go, and I cannot wait to see you guys in 24 hours. Peace out, guys. Have a great night.